show is this anyway? Different. How different?
Impactful. Cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show?
The Experience.
I really like this. You know how I know? I'm getting a boner.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know how much mail we will get?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
The content of the show, it's just politically incorrect.
Exactly. Who are the characters? You got characters involved?
We have
Three-dimensional character.
What do you got?
How about
Pocono Dave?
Oh, here we go, dealing with these Negroes again.
Artie, life of the party.
Your eyes are closed, a mouth is a mouth, a toe is a toe, and a booty is a booty.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit him with the bomb diggity on this one. Know who we're gonna get to star in the show because we need a star to carry the show.
The queen of all media, Wendy Williams, baby.
Folks will be outraged.
The Wendy Williams Experience. It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
what your ears are about to witness. The greatest queen of all time.
Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this.
Representing from west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoot of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
How you doing? Somebody please get Woody out of the studio. Hey, Jack Behinds, how about putting on some headphones to hear what's going on over here?
Ugh. Hello, everybody. Well, you know what? How the show starts is how it's going to be. So get ready because it's going to be a bowl full of ish today. All right. Welcome to the show. And we're good to go. You know what? Yesterday, during Advice Hour, I promised you I was going to give you a bunch of ways. They say 23. I don't know whether I get through all 23 ways of taking care of yourself and kicking your health up a notch. So we're good to go with that today. And also 9 beauty no-nos, as well as the dangers that lurk in a dirty salon. And there are so many of them out there. So we'll talk about that during Advice Hour. Also, gossip about the celebrities, Mariah Carey and OJ and Brandy and Demi and Ashton and Eazy-E too. And we have company coming in today. Trey Songz is coming in. Trey Songz will be in the studio today with us for the Hour of Truth. So the phone lines are open and I'm here at my perch. 866-GET-WENDY. It is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Mr. Engineer, please, some music. Would you give us a record, por favor?
Ladies and gentlemen, It is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. Oh, gosh, please. I don't have the energy to slide down the pole with my legs up in the air like a V. You know this video. That's all you think about, right? That one girl, she got the only shot and the only arm control. She holds all her body weight, puts her legs in a V, and slides her crack right down the pole. I don't have the strength. I got the itis like a muh. I took my son and my nephew to this place in New York City that I love to go. It has like a kiddie theme, but very adult flavored food. Serendipity on 60th Street, down the street from Bloomingdale's. Love that place. And the check is always adult size too, I might add. You know what I mean? Oh, I had a ice cream float. They use Haagen-Dazs real ice cream in it, the root beer and all. Like, oh my God. My roly-poly son, he had the milkshake and ravioli. I just, damn. And Serendipity is booked for the next month, you know. But, you know, you go. If you peel off the maitre d', then, you know, maybe you can make something happen or something. And so, you know, shout out to everybody over at Serendipity 3 on 60th Street in Manhattan over at 2nd Avenue. Thank you so much. You showed us just a fabulous time. And thank you for giving me the ability to go, to the high society hoity-toity women who were outside with their, you know, well-appointed children looking at us like we were going in there, three of us, you know, splaboos, going in there to scrub the floor or something like that. You know, we got there just before it opened up and there was already a line formed outside. It's like 100 degrees outside. So, you know, we're the only splaboos in line and they're looking like we're coming to join, you know, and clean up inside or something like that. The line forms over there and they, you know, there were already like 50 people outside waiting for the 11:30 opening. And they were giving us the look. You know the look, folk. You know what I mean? And when they opened the door to open and you know, open up the joint, we were just going to wait in line. The dude came up to us and he was like, come on, Miss Williams, come this way. I just was so angry and also hot because it's hot outside. I wanted to turn around and give what my, but I didn't. But I felt it. They stood out there and waited. Anyway, so how you doing? Shout out to the morning news, my favorite morning news here in New York with Penny Crone and Chris Galis and Jody Applegate and them. So one of my coworkers, Champagne, you know Champagne. So Champagne was telling me, Wendy, have you seen the new commercial for the Fox Morning News? You know, here in New York. Shout out to everybody outside in New York. But here in New York, it's the Fox Morning News. That's the only thing you wake up to. And so they apparently have this new commercial, you know, televising that the morning news is on. Hey, watch us. And so it's Chris and it's Jody, and they throw it to Penny Crone. Like a listener or watcher in the street says, I love Penny Crone. And Penny has her legs over her head and she looks between her legs, they said, and she goes, how you doing? See? Hey, Penny. The experience is catching on like a virus. I love it. Shout out to everybody there too at that Fox 5 Morning News. Shout out to Star Jones. Star Jones was, come on, Art. As soon as my son saw, he's in the back office with my nephew. As soon as my son saw Art, he said, Mr. Art, where's Wilson? Our dog that we get rid of, we give it to Art. He's doing okay, right?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Good. Anyway, so, what was I telling you? Oh, Babyface had a party in the city the other night. And we were invited to the party, but we didn't go. But I sent Nicole and Elisa went also. They didn't tell me anything about it. So I guess it was just, just not necessarily for people who...
I stopped through the party.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got the invitation from him herself earlier, so I went. It was like that. Crickets.
It wasn't crickets.
Wait, here comes Elisa. She said it wasn't crickets. We can't hear Elisa. We can't hear.
Yeah.
It was good. Jamie Foxx came. It was good. Everybody was there. He sang the old deal songs for the old people. He sang his songs.
There were mostly old people there.
He sang 2 songs for Mario was there, the little R&B.
Okay.
Who else was there? Everybody was there.
Star Jones was there.
Yeah, and Al.
And I heard that Star, Al looked tweeny as ever.
And she looked good though.
She always looks good.
I don't know. Not on TV. She looks like a lollipop on TV.
Oh. Yeah, big head and a little body. No, she looks good. You know, when she gets her meat tucked, she's going to look even better.
Like a chocolate brown dress. And
Yeah. She was sitting next to my New York radio crime boss, Vinny Brown. And Vinny was telling me that Star kept saying to her, tell Wendy I said hi. Make sure she keeps talking about me. Make sure she keeps talking about me. I'm like, what does Star have under her flap?
Did she say that? She stole Flo Anthony's chair.
Oh.
Apparently, and Flo had to sit on some small little seat, and she said she fell off the seat.
Oh, Flo can't get a break. I wonder if Flo was at their wedding when they got married.
You know who looked good?
Who?
Kevon Edmonds. I love him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't even picture what he looks like.
He has dreads now. He looks
Really?
Yeah, he looked real like, yeah, he's cool.
See?
Yeah?
Whatever.
Sounds like a party I'm glad I didn't go to. What the hell? Anyway, man, I had my biggest meal, before the show. I'm zapped now. Oh, speaking of which, why? Is a female group pulled together called Maya's Lair, comprised of 90s girl group singers. Listen, it's Terry Ellis from En Vogue, Rona Bennett, who joined En Vogue in 2003, Tanya Kelly from Jade, and Tabitha Duncan from Cut Close. And the four of them are in the studio now in California, about to release a new CD for the end of the year. On 33rd Street Records. Well, Denzel Foster from 33rd Street Records says this. We've been talking about doing this for some time. We contacted various members of girl groups, including members of Ex-Girlfriend and Moke and Steph. We really enjoyed working together with our four phenomenal women. Yada, yada, yada. Destiny's Child is split up, so it's good timing. You whole broads are trying to compare yourself to Destiny. Come on. I'm not saying that they're not supposed to be singing. Everybody deserves a right to work. At least they're not rapping. I mean, Terry. If you girls couldn't get it together with En Vogue, which makes you think that you're going to be better received with Maya's Lair?
What a name.
Yeah, Maya's Lair. That's the name of the group. There's a waste of budget money right here. What the hell? I was thinking about it. Nobody needs Heavy D coming back. I'm a woman of a certain age, like he's a man of a certain age. I don't want to hear that. When I want to hear my rap music, I like to hear it young.
And grimy.
Okay. I don't want to hear Heavy D rapping. I understand his intentions are to give us, the older end of the hip-hop kids or whatever, the hip-hop generation, some music. I don't want to hear Heavy D rapping to me. And he promised it wasn't going to be political, and he promised it wasn't going to be, you know what I mean? All the stuff that you might expect from the older end of the hip-hop generation. But you know what? I still don't want to... I don't want that. I want to hear the game.
Ooh.
I want to hear Young Jeezy.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Oh, Public Enemy.
I want to...
They're coming back, too.
Hell to the no. Young Jeezy, July 26th.
Yes.
It came out the other day. And this email is still going around on the web. You all please. And this is not me. I would never actually print with names and stuff. It says, hold on to your seats, everybody. Wendy Williams has released the names of gay and bisexual celebrities and a lot more juice.
Oh, you did?
This is in the industry. Rappers who are bi or gay and other industry juice. And it goes on to say that I said Beyonce is not the only one with bad breath problems. Juvenile's breath is even worse. Lorenz Tate is fine. Now, mind you, this is me doing the talking. Right. But he is an arrogant a-hole. Alicia Keys does I repeat, does have a boyfriend. Whether or not it's a cover-up, I don't know. But both of them seem really serious. Khalees is not 23. She's 28. You can look in her high school. She graduated in 1992. Nas is one of the coolest mofos in the industry. He doesn't socialize with everybody, but he has one of the most he is one of the most laid-back people I know. One problem is that he's a weed and dust addict. Serena has dated Keyshawn Johnson, Corey Majette, and a couple other people. But word in the street is that no matter how fine she is, she's got a stinky cat trap. Oh. There's more that I supposedly said, too. I didn't say any of this. But it is interesting.
Wendy, man.
Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
Phone call. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
My mommy said yes.
Wait a minute. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Did you say yes?
I have to give you the money first. Oh, sorry. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. Here. And
thanks, Trav.
And I think there might be here. Art, how much of juice is in the machine?
125. And sodas are 75 cents.
No, he doesn't drink soda.
125.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Sorry, everybody. Down at my down south station, soda to 50 cents. Chips, 25 cents. And the soda machine is full of all the stuff that we really love, but we know we shouldn't drink, like grape Welch's, Mr. Pibbs, orange Fanta, peach knee-high, all that stuff that our country cousins love, and so do we. Oh, boy. Hey, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience on WBLS 107.5. And, you know, today is Pepsi Thursday. Do you know what that means? Oh, that means that, well, we've got your chance to join us. We're celebrating our 107 days of summer, and we have tickets to Broadway, to the show filled with murder, greed, and corruption. Do you know what show that is? Chicago! Chicago! I can't believe we've scored tickets for Chicago. That's big, my station. That's big. Chicago is at the Ambassador Theater. This is like the hardest to get ticket on Broadway, next to the Lion King. Who wants to go to see Chicago? All right, we'll call the number 10 wins right now because it's Pepsi Thursday. We love Pepsi. Lounge 42 is what's going on tomorrow night, everybody, in Mount Vernon, 42 West Broad Street. It's WVLS live broadcast. I don't know who's hosting it, but it's always a good time. Ladies 23 and gentlemen 25 and older. Lounge 42 every Friday night. And, man, I have to go back here and supervise what's going on here with these chips.
So is it keep it going?
Yeah, keep it moving, Art. Keep it running. It's the Wendy Williams Experience here on the radio, everybody. So the poll question is in, the results from yesterday. Do you own your own home? Do you own your own home? On the Wendy Williams Experience website, 50% of the people participating in our poll question said yes, and 50% said no. All right. Today's poll question is already up on the website, and it's, do you attend church regularly? And we're not talking about people who just show up for Easter Sunday, people who show up, you know, for a funeral. Do you attend church regularly? To me, regularly is 3 Sundays out of a 4-Sunday month. That would be regularly. Do you attend church regularly? Go to the website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. If you have a moment, I love to know more about who you are, since you spend time here every day. So who are we dealing with? A bunch of heathens? Uh-oh. You know, what's really good? Do you attend church regularly? I'll start by saying no. Do I believe in God? Yes. Do I participate in organized religion, though? No. Alrighty, Halle Berry, by the way, is going to be on Tavis Smiley tonight on PBS. If you're interested in watching, she'll be talking about all of this and all of that with Tavis Smiley. So back to the alleged rumors and gossip that I've put on the internet, which I've told you before, you all. Ignore this when you see Wendy Williams has released, gossip on the internet. No. Maya gets around. Ever wonder why such a pretty girl is single in the industry? Hold on to your hats for this, because here's her hit list. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Cisco, 50 Cent, Just Blaze, Silk the Shaka, Little X. But they forgot to put Game. Oh, that's right. I supposedly put this list out well before Game was discovered. Right. So that's why Game is nowhere on here. And then it goes on to say, I hear she stooped even lower and has added Little John to her list. And how about this one? Tyrese has little white bumps on his Johnson. Oh! A female voluntarily told me this, and she had sex with him and saw it. Me, meaning, I guess me, Wendy. I didn't put any of this stuff up. By the way, in the new Jet magazine, thank you for this, G in Philly. G in Philly is letting us know that this week's edition of Jet magazine's Babyface on the cover. Inside, he says, guess who recently got married? Tony Terry, the singer.
Oh, wait a minute.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Please. I know one of his ex-lovers.
Uh-oh.
This G goes on to say the bride is cute and she looks really young. Of course. He looks rather young, too, given he's probably in his late 30s, early 40s. She also is the owner of a clothing store. I hope this isn't another bride being a fool.
Yeah.
Well, it happens. How you doing, Tony? All right. Christine is listening over at Yeshiva University. She always listens, and she says to me that, Wendy, Hillary Duff is only 17 years old, and her boyfriend, Joel Madden, from Good Charlotte, is 26. So, Gap, you can put that where? Uh-oh. Back there. Isn't that interesting? Well, Hillary Duff isn't a spokesperson for the Gap, though, Christine, you see. If Hillary wanted to be a spokesperson for the Gap, then maybe they'd have something to say. Not. So O.J. Simpson is back in trouble to the tune of paying $25,000 in damages because he decided to steal his DirecTV as opposed to pay for it. He has, one of those bootleg DirecTV satellites. I don't know. How do you do that? Aluminum foil around a paper plate, put it on the tip of a hanger and hang it off the side of your house, and it pulls the DirecTV signal in. Anyway, on Friday of last week, a U.S. district judge in Florida ordered OJ to pay $25,000 in damages for stealing the satellite signal. That's right, get him. Get him. Make him pay at all costs because he got off the hook. Demi Moore lost the baby. Yeah, we talked about this late in the show yesterday. My girl, Patricia Shipp from the National Enquirer got the story. Good going, Pat. Demi is 42, and of course she's heartbroken. She was in her second trimester. The word is that she was 5 months pregnant, and she lost the baby. The doctor said, well, see, Demi thought it was because of her age, but her doctor told her that's absolutely not the case. Demi developed a problem with her placenta during her 5th month of pregnancy, and she miscarried and lost the baby. So this is her second miscarriage, and she suffered another unfortunate miscarriage in 1997 while she was still married to Bruce Willis. In the meantime, they're saying that Demi and Ashton are still going to go on and get married. Like soon. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tretch, turn this up. Vinny KG. Naughtyville, all of Jersey. Monty's Soul Food in Irvington. Grand opening today. What's good?
I might stop by there. I'll be in Jersey tonight.
Are you going to be in Jersey tonight?
Soul Bowl.
Soul Bowl. That's I keep thinking that today is Friday.
Me too.
It feels like a Friday. Yeah. We had the best time last night at the Laugh Factory in Times Square, man. A good time. A good time.
Like whenever you go on stage, the camera phones be flashing.
I know, it makes me feel weird.
Then last night you addressed it. You was like, go ahead.
Go ahead, take the pictures. Look. Well, you want to know why? Because I put lotion on my eczema medication on my legs just before I went up on stage, and I decided that last night is going to be the last time that I go to the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience with shorts on. Which my shorts are long. They're, down to my knees. But still, because when I get on stage, then my eczema calves are right there at people, right there. They're eye level.
Well, it shows you're human.
I know, I understand. But I just, nobody wants to see all that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to walk around with eczema calves when you're walking around in the street because the calves are where? Down there. And in the party's dark and the calves are still down there. But to be up on stage, it's a well-lit stage and, my eczema is just smiling at everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I got like 10 marks on each leg and they're big. Some of them are the size of $50. Some are the size of a dime. Hey, Advice Hour's next. Give me a call, okay?
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegel. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me a...
Everybody, it's Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience, and I've got for you the 9 beauty no-nos. Are you ready? Don't gloss your lips before going in the sun. Shiny lips art actually attract the sunlight, which increases your chance of lip burn. And if you don't get lip burn by the sun, you'll certainly get it. Ow! Number 2, don't fly wearing makeup. Skin gets dehydrated in planes and makeup does not last well or look good when you arrive. It also says, don't wear dark lip liner with lighter color lipstick. They say this only works for vampires. These are 9 beauty no-nos I'm reading to you guys. Number 4, don't pick your pimples. Number 5, don't take beauty advice from your yoga guru. When it comes to beauty products, stick with the experts. Number 6, don't cut off your cuticles or push them back too far. You risk a painful infection. Cuticles are a protective barrier that keeps dirt from collecting under the skin at the base of your nails. Number 7, don't wash your skin in the summer. Don't overwash your skin in the summer because the skin tends to build up oil during the summer months. But the cleansers strip away not just the dirt, but essential oils, throwing off the balance of your skin and actually making your skin in worse shape. Number 8, don't use a blemish concealer as an under eye cover up. Who does that? You mean like using like a Clearasil for under eye cover up? No, blemish concealer. That would be something like if your skin is brown, then you use something brown on your... Don't use it for your under eye cover up. And number 9, this is the final one. Don't use the same beauty products year round. Your products should change from season to season. And here are 3 beauty do's. Say yes to your beauty sleep. Say yes to daily eye cream. And say yes to matching your foundation to the skin on your chest. Okay. You know what I learned from one of the doctors who came up here, that I always look at celebrities' teeth because they're usually the ones getting their teeth all recapped and stuff. The color of your teeth should never be whiter than the whites of your eyes. That's how it looks really fake. And that's a good barometer to judge. Your teeth should not be whiter than your eyes. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is Susie Rosado. Is this Wendy?
Yes. Hi, Susie.
Hi. I know it's advice hour, but I had some advice for you.
Uh-oh.
About eczema.
Okay.
Okay, I have had eczema my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It's something called Topicort cream. It's a cortisone cream. You should ask Dr. Janine Downey.
Okay, do I have to get it in prescription?
Yes. It's not the same as, like, the cortisone cream that you get, just from the drugstore.
Right.
You have to get a prescription. It's the same idea, but it's more concentrated. And it's the only thing that, for me, has worked.
I'm about to make a new appointment with Dr. Downey because she's helped my eczema quite a bit. But,
right.
I just need that last shove to push me over the edge. So maybe, by the time Indian summer hits in September, I'll have nothing on my lower legs.
Well, right. And the thing is, then when it just flares up a little bit, you just put a little of this cream on. Now, I had another friend who had eczema, and the doctor, for some reason, said, I don't know, it was like funny when she asked for it, but I would at least ask, and I've used it, like, for 20 years with no, scary side effects. It's just a cortisone cream, but it's called Topicort.
Oh, thank you so much, Susie.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hello? Hi, it's Wendy.
Oh, hi, Wendy. This is Rich. How you doing?
Hey, Rich.
How's it going?
Good.
I got a problem here, Wendy. Need you to help me out.
Okay.
My wife and I, we live with her parents.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a big problem. And the mom's giving me googly eyes, but the dad thinks that I want her. And she's telling her husband, my wife's mom, her husband, that I want her, that I'm trying to see and stuff like that. My wife and I, we've been married for 3 years. We've been together for 6 years. We have 4 children together.
Oh, my God.
We have another child on the way.
All right, all right, so you're about to have your 5th child. Forget the relationship that you and your mother-in-law are being accused of. Your phone sounds terrible. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why are you living with your in-laws?
Well, we had a little problem. We had a fire in our place.
Okay, I would love to hear the rest of the story, but your phone sounds terrible. Gotta go. Call from a landline, though. I want to hear more of that story because there's no good reason that any of that should be going on when you have 4 kids, dog, with the 5th one on the way. Oh, he said there was a fire? Oh, I didn't hear the fire part. Oh, okay. Wow. Still, where there's smoke, there's fire. How are you looking at your mother-in-law? How's she looking at you? I don't like any of that. I mean, call back from a landline one day. Hello?
Hello, Wendy?
Hi.
Hi, Wendy. I love your show. I've been a fan of yours since you were silly on Power 99.
Thank you.
Listen, I need your advice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a daughter, the youngest daughter of a jazz musician that passed away a few years ago. And I'm writing a book, and it goes into depth about me and my sister to attend the funeral with bodyguards, to the 5 different wives, to the abuse, the scandalous, okay? But I don't know where to go to take my unpolished, I'm not a I'm just writing down what my memories are and what things occurred. I don't have it in any specific order. Like, where would I be able to go to, submit my work to possibly getting it published?
Where do you live?
I live in Philadelphia.
Okay. Well, you might want to take a trip to New York, where all the publishing houses are based. And, as opposed to mailing it, since you don't have anything necessarily polished up, and just kind of see if, before you get to New York, make some phone calls ahead of time, see if anybody will take a meeting with you, and make sure that you have your product, in some sort of outline form. And if they don't take a meeting with you, then just show up and knock on doors. Literally, do it grassroots style. Now, although I do have 2 New York Times bestsellers, I'm working on my 3rd and 4th book at the same time. My process was considerably easier. Therefore, I don't know the process to go by if you're, a person in your position.
Okay.
But nothing beats knocking on doors and seeing what you get.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy.
Is that Miles Davis?
I'm sorry?
Miles Davis?
No. Miles. My father was nominated for a couple of Grammys.
Well, who is it?
Stanley Turrentine, a jazz saxophone player.
Oh, okay. Stanley, we know his name. Well, Superhead got her book deal by the people over at HarperCollins listening to The Experience.
Okay.
And then they called my office, and they were asking whether it's worth publishing a book by her.
Okay.
And we gave the thumbs up. So maybe somebody's listening right now who'd be remotely interested, and they call our office, and then I'll shout you out.
So much, Wendy.
Don't count on that, though. You have to beat the grind. If get on your thing.
I sure will.
All right, take care. Bye.
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, good Lord, Wendy, it's so wonderful to talk to you. I listen to you every day.
Okay, good. Thanks.
All right, I'm sorry. That's my wedding song. Anyway, I'm sorry. My question is, it's got to do with family, and it's kind of a touchy situation because I don't like admitting that, I could be envious, but I'm in a situation where I'm envious of my cousin. And for many years, I put that aside so we can have a relationship, a friendship on top of just being family. I've loved her because she's a person. Mm-hmm. But she's led a life that's so completely different from mine, and she's been getting her. And that's cool, except she won't give props to the fact that she's led her life because her parents have taken care of her responsibilities.
What do you care?
And she got pregnant at the age of 16. She's 4 years older than me, and I got whooped because she got pregnant. No, I don't understand what you mean. How did you get whooped because she got pregnant? Because everyone looked at me and said, don't you go doing the stupid like she did. And the responsibility was on me to do the right thing, finish high school, go to college, and, do my thing.
Okay.
When she got pregnant, her man broke out on her. I mean, I was sorry to hear that. She left her kid, for the most part, with my aunt and my uncle. Yeah, but you just, at the beginning of this conversation, you said that you're jealous or envious of your cousin. Yeah, let me tell you what happened. She was able to, well, I wouldn't say able to, she became a stripper by night so she could go to school during the day. She went to Catherine Gibbs. And she was getting her thing on, but it came to a point where she was going to Jamaica, she was going to Cancun with her friends and leaving her kid with her parents. And now that she's become more of an adult, she's taking more of a responsibility for her son. Okay. And recently her mom died. And I wanted to be there for her and let her know, hey, listen, girl, I'm here. You can turn to me. What bothered me was that she chose to turn to her friends. And that's your right. You can't help who you're going to turn to. But... So what's your question to me? I'm sorry, sweetie? What is your question to me regarding advice? My question is, we had a blowing out. And I want to make amends, but it seems like every time that there is a blowing out, and I have to be the one to make amends because I have to understand her situation of being a single mother because she'll throw that in my face. Meanwhile, she hasn't been a single mother. She's been a mother getting her own thing, dropping her kid off at her parents' house. And so you're envious of that part? I'm envious of the fact that, listen, you've been out living your life while I worked hard, and now you're going to try to come out and say that you did it hard while you were in Jamaica hanging out with your girls? And we had a fight because I threw that in her face. I said, if she wasn't your cousin, would you care about being her friend? That's the thing. I think family is stronger than that. My girl said, is your life better or worse without her, or neither? And I said, just because family is stronger than that doesn't necessarily mean you're supposed to be breaking your neck to I don't know. I mean, I believe, like people say, you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And family is strong, but usually when I say that, I mean like your core family. Is this a first cousin? Yes, and that's the thing. We grew up together. That's part of the core. We've been through bad times and good times together. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to take bending on both you all parts. If she's not willing to bend, then she'll be there tomorrow, hopefully. Exactly. And hopefully she'll be mature. Happens for her.
I'm getting married this year. I would like her to enjoy my wedding and be there. I don't want to invite her because I have to. I want to invite her because I want to.
All right. Well, then you got to get to work and figure it out. And I mean, you have to obviously be the bigger person in this. And it might mean you speaking straight to her instead of around this situation. Talk to her like you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Regarding your hurt and your concern.
All right. I appreciate it, Wendy. I thank you for your time, and I think you're wonderful. Continue your success, sweetie.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. We all hear about the dangers lurking in nail salons. Well, I want to review them with you real quick. Plus 23 ways, although I don't know that I'll get to all 23, to take your health up another notch. We started talking about this yesterday, but Dr. Ian came in, and I liked him. He had some good stuff to say, too. Thank you, Dr. Ian. In the meantime, keep it where you got it. This is Advice Hour, and coming up at the top of the hour is, well, the Hour of Truth. And Trey's song will be in here, so keep it...
where you got it.
Yeah. All right. How you doing?
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh. Jeez. It's 107.5 WBLS, today's R&B and classic soul. And the Wendy Williams Experience. Last hour, we had a big winner here at WBLS. We had passes for Chicago because it's Pepsi Thursday. And Deborah Garbett from Roosevelt, Long Island, picked up her passes for Chicago on Broadway. And the winning is easy. Yes, it's Pepsi Thursday. And we've got another pair of passes for something fabulous going on. The stage adaptation of the internationally known Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, you, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you. Here, there. Come on, you guys. Remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? The car and them people? Who wants to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on stage? Okay, good. I knew you were there. Caller number 10 gets those passes right now at 866-GET-WENDY. And the passes are courtesy of Coca-Cola because it's Pepsi-Cola. Because it's a Pepsi-Cola Thursday. It's a Pepsi-Cola Thursday. And, of course, your radio station with today's R&B and classic soul. It's WBLS. Dial carefully and good luck with that one. Shout out to everybody listening at Entertainers Sports Bar in the Bronx. How you all doing? Over there at the sports bar, 23 minutes after 3 o'clock on a Thursday after damn noon.
Emphasize bar.
You're at a bar.
It's a sports bar.
Entertainers Sports Bar in the Bronx. It's not like it's in Midtown Manhattan where they could possibly, having a 2-martini lunch to sign the important business papers to close the deal. It's Entertainers Sports Bar in the Bronx. What all is going on over there? What you doing?
Uh-oh.
Thank you for turning us on. Shout out to everyone in the Bronx. Shout out to everybody who was out last night for the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. Jam-packed house. A lot of beautiful people. Art, you were funny.
It was a good crowd last night. It's a good crowd.
Yeah. You were real funny. We had everybody, people were just sitting in the proper place to get clowned on too, which is great. And people don't mind it though. Capone and Ken Black and the comedians hit the stage and the clowning begins. Art, your comedy's getting better.
It is?
Well, I wouldn't call you one of the kings of comedy.
Well, they was there last night. Like the Rob Stable, all three was there last night talking business.
Yeah.
In the back, yeah.
I was in the back. I was doing, as soon as I left the stage, I'd gone to the back to do an interview for an online hip-hop magazine. They were interviewing me regarding my CD. And next thing you know, my night was over. I had to get up early, though, deal with the boys today.
What time did you leave?
Earlier than I usually do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you were prepared to stay there longer, you said.
I was prepared to stay there longer, but I didn't realize that I had to do an interview, and so I had to do that in the back where it was quiet. And then as long as I was back there, and then I got to talking with some people who were on the food line, and before you know it, I'm at the elevator. But I knew I had to get up early this morning. And my son and my nephew were here at work with me. The girls in the office are smoothing them out really nicely because my son hasn't been here in about an hour. That's good.
Travis is a man.
Yeah, he just turned 12.
Yeah, okay.
My nephew.
That means his sins are on him now.
Yeah, is that what it says in the Bible?
Turn 12. That's when your sins are on you, not on your parents anymore.
Oh.
So anything he does, God is watching.
Oh. Well, he's a good kid. He's a good kid.
He's smart.
Yeah, this is his downtime week. He was camp out order for 2 weeks, and now this week he's at our house, and then on Saturday, everybody's kind of converging at our house. Like within the next 48 hours, the whole family will be there, and then by Saturday, everybody's leaving except for me and my husband because we don't go to Martha's Vineyard. I'm busy, and I don't. It's beautiful up there. It's beautiful for the family experience. You know, when we were kids, my parents, they had us up there and everything like that. But now as an adult, you know, I work too hard to not have room service and pina coladas delivered to me at poolside. You know, with a cabana where you can close it and do what you want in the cabana and then open up the tie backs and then be luxuriating at a pool at a 5-star hotel. That's, to me, is idea vacation. But my family, they love, you know, traipsing, you know, to the inkwell, you know, the beaches up there, like in the movie.
Yeah.
But you got to bring your own beach chairs, and you know, and the sand is not refined and you know, pink, but they like that. Yeah. And there's no concession stands. You know, my father, you know, still carrying the cooler filled with all the drinks because there's nobody selling stuff right there and nobody where you could clap your hands and over tip, and you know, because it's vacation.
Is he writing anything new now?
My father's always writing. He spends time in the office on his laptop. I don't exactly know what all he's up to and stuff, but he still has Talansky. It's on Amazon.com.
There you go.
By the fabulous author Thomas D. Williams. That would be my dad. Talansky's the name of the book. It's about a man and a shark. Well, it's not one of them books, but it's about a man and a shark. I told him if he really wants to, you know, if he really wants to do the damn thing with today's climate of readers, he needs to
make that shark a homo.
That's what I'm saying. Turn the shark into a homo and turn the sea into the block. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on, Big Tom. You know, and if he needs any zhuzhing up of the script, just, you know, let me know. Hell, I could ask the listeners to help. Everybody knows that those are the books that are selling big. In between the Tom Clancy's and whatnot. You know, but Paris Hilton, you know, the Wendy Williams, the superheads. Turn that shark into a homo, you said. And turn the ocean into the block. Daddy, that's how you get a New York Times bestseller these days, you know.
Take it from daughter. She got 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that to him. Don't say that to him. That's not very nice. Yeah. My father is a true writer in every sense of the word, and studied Shakespearean literature and whatnot in college. Got the master's degrees in literature. Oh, please, he's
the real deal.
He's the real deal. He's the authentic. Roscoe Lee Brown was his English teacher when he was in college. His English professor. So he is the genuine article. Problem is that today's climate, we don't want a genuine article. We want Superhead. Oh. We want the homo in the block. You know what I mean? We want being Bobby Brown. Oh. Ow. And he understands that, but he just doesn't really, you know.
He's true to his heart.
Yeah, he's true to his heart. And you know what? And that's all you can be. That's all you can be, because people can read a phony a mile a minute. Yeah. You know, they read the book about the homo in the block. When they close the last page, they're like, wait, hold on. Let me get a book out to give you the sound effect. Hold on. And that's how the story ends. The end. Who the hell wrote this book? An old man posing like a young man in the know. You know what I mean? Yeah. People sniff out a phony from a million miles away. So, you know.
He'd be at his book signing. You wrote that?
Yeah. Right. No, because my father would borrow my husband's wardrobe and pose as, you know, yo.
The gangster league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote up. I'm T. Williams.
Yeah, T. Williams on the I wrote that.
My shark is a pimp.
Oh my gosh. My mother standing next to him dressed like a jump off.
Oh!
That's right. I'm here holding my man down. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on.
Oh, I'm out of breath.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! And that time we got a winner for the contest. Janine Melendez is going to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. She lives in Ozone Park. Okay, Janine, congratulations, honey. And thank you so much for turning on our radio station, too, here at WBLS 107.5. Taking the kids skating tomorrow night at Skate 22. Little Miss Nana's having a skate soiree.
She runs the summertime.
Yeah, she runs. She runs she runs Jersey. Yeah. She runs Newark. Yeah. She runs the kids. You ever read Right On magazine? Little Miss Nana's always up in there. So I'm taking them over there tomorrow night. We skating with her. Yo, my father. I'm just back to that. Hey, listen, and a special shout out to Newark. You can join the WBLS Street Team on Friday for something a little bit more mature, like the PNC Art Center. The WBLS Hummer marks the spot at 12 noon. You can play PNC's Scratch Match and I Win game. Okay, it's only at the PNC Raymond Boulevard branch. It's easy to play and easy to win, and it's at PNC tomorrow at noon, 1132 Raymond Boulevard. The WBLS Hummer marks the spot, and you can play this game. There's no purchase necessary. Okay, and we're continuing to celebrate the 107 days of summer right here on your radio station for today's R&B and classic soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. It's 107.5 WBLS.
Oh. Somebody with Wendy. How you doing? Here she is. Oh, she a thief.
My Oh my gosh, the headphones are too loud and everything's squeaking. I apologize, everybody. I'm sorry for that. All right, it's Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. So what I promised you that I was going to deliver yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to because Dr. Ian was in here, and he is so fabulous. Dr. Ian Smith, he'll be back in 5 weeks to answer all of our questions, again, regarding weight loss, acid reflux, irritable bowel syndrome, and such. I mean, he's really a very well-rounded guy. He happens to be the house nutritionist for for Celebrity Fit Club. Anyway, okay. This is 23 ways to take your health up a notch. If you chew gum, trade your traditional breath freshening for sugar-free yogurt. Why? Gum, yogurt, they don't even correlate. Well, studies show that people who ate mid-morning and mid-afternoon yogurt snacks for 6 weeks had significantly lower levels of bacteria that cause halitosis. So, put away the sugar-free gum, and start eating yogurt. If you love a good joke, start telling them. That's another way to zhuzh up your health. Because laughter causes blood flow to increase by 35%. Well, that's what the experience is here for. It's good for your health. If you test drive makeup, it says, buy first, then return it if you can. In a 2-year study at Rowan University, researchers discovered that bacteria was everywhere, including E. coli. How's crap going to be on the lipstick tester? I don't know, but ew. I don't test the makeup at the counters. It says, if you say what's on your mind, that's fine, unless you're a hothead. Recent medical reports showed that rageaholics have more than twice the likelihood of cardiovascular disease and stroke. Well, that's a given. It's like when people scream, you're just saying, damn, he's going to have a heart attack any minute. If you wear sunscreen, it says, boost its effects by increasing your omega-3 intake. That's found in salmon and walnuts. German researchers found that the boosting of omega-3 ultimately protects your skin from things like premature aging and discoloration. So, your SPF along with, they say minimum of SPF 15, along with boosting your omega-3 is good. If you have a sweet tooth, to kick it up a notch, decrease your sugar intake by 13 grams per serving for a snack or a meal. They say just 13 grams can help your teeth and your waistline. Blah, blah, blah. If you're climbing the career ladder, get rewarded for a job well done, because research shows that women are more likely than men to be turned down when demanding a salary increase because their bosses view the request as unfeminine, aggressive, and overly ambitious. Isn't that the truth? Get a fatter paycheck that you deserve, backing your salary demand. Base it on performance rather than your emotions, it says. If that doesn't pay off, move to a job that provides both personal satisfaction and financial support. If you drink fruit juice, they say add the cranberry variety to your refrigerator. Everybody knows cranberry juice is good for you, but it's so fattening. Have you ever looked at the caloric intake of cranberry juice? Jeez Louise, I can't do all 23 of these. Let me put this where? Down there. Let's talk about the nail salons. Do we have to continually be reminded of this? And I know we all still go to the nail salons and stuff like that. And as many of us like to say, I bring my own utensils. I'm one of those. I bring my own utensils, and I'll start out by getting a beautiful set. Never bring them. Then I'll go to the same salon over and over and have my utensils boxed and stored there. It never works. When I need a manicure, I need it. And I go to the same places, but I would say I have about 4 places in my rotation. Don't cut your cuticles. Nobody wants all that hard crap all up in there. You know what I'm saying? I cut them. I buy that little Revlon thing at the CVS. I be grooving my own cuticle. I don't let them cut them, but I cut them. Grooving at my cuticles and then using the other sharp part to pull the dry glue from underneath my nail tips. Well, in extreme cases, there's a beauty editor. Her name is Dee Dee Glick, and she went for a standard manicure. She woke up in the middle of the night to find that her hand of fresh painted nails, one of the fingers was throbbing, swollen, and painful. She raced to the ER. She says, I went to a reputable salon for a manicure. The manicurist just nicked me ever so slightly. I don't know what utensil she used or whether it was clean or not, but she says she had a finger infection that had to be injected with Novocaine, lanced, and drained. Oh, my God. Exactly. Well, we all know what happened with Paula Abdul. Most people wouldn't say, take that screen out and let me see what's behind it. A bacterial soup is what's behind the screen. There was enough hair to make a toupee. And then talking about the screen that's in the whirlpool where you get your pedicure. Take that screen out. Let's see what's behind it. Shut up. I just rather buy myself a Credo knife and, scrape nice on the side of the tub. I can't keep up with the pedicures, and then sometimes I can't keep up with them, and I don't even mind because I know what kind of funk lurks in these places, and they're not accountable for any of it. The best you can do is go to the same place, so then that way you can come back and get in their faces, if something happens. I don't know what to say. To minimize your risk of infection, they recommend that you go to a licensed place and bring your own utensils. And that they damn. Keep it here. Trey Songz is coming up next. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
First of all, my question is, what's wrong with Fantasia? I guess maybe I'm wondering why no one wants to focus on Fantasia's talent. I mean,
to keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Wendy Williams.
Yeah, this is Ghostface.
What up? Holla at your boys, Jay-Z.
Hey, yo, this is Busta Rhymes.
The Wendy Williams
Experience.
Yo, C.
Hey, girl.
Sorry. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody, on the radio. Let's bring our guest in, Trey Songz. I assume his name is derived from orchestrating 3 songs. Hi, Trey Songz. How are you? It's very... a little sugar for the little lady. Very nice to meet you. Yes, that's your seat. That's your perch.
I was just back there playing the game with Travis and Kevin.
What were you playing with them? Were they being good boys?
Oh, Kevin was beating up Travis.
That's my son and my nephew.
Yeah.
They're a mess.
They off the chain in there. We just had a ball.
Yeah. Do you have children?
No.
How old are you?
20.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. Are you in love or anything that'll get in the way of your career?
No, none of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm single, baby.
Good. All right, honey. Trey Songz' new CD is called I Gotta Make It. And where are you from? You're from down south, right?
From Petersburg, Virginia.
Very nice. Home of Virginia State. Yeah, I know.
You know about that?
Yeah, my brother graduated from Virginia State.
Okay.
And Artie Life of the Party went there for about 2 years. Before he caught on to it and transferred to a real school.
Oh, how everybody else doing?
Just playing. Oh, boy. So, you had a nice album release party last night, I understand. Thank you so much for the invitation. I wasn't able to go, but I understand everybody was there.
Yeah, it was cool. I know you had your comedy thing.
The Wendy Williams Comedy Experience.
I wanted to come to that,
yeah. Well, you know, being that your album is out now, I'm sure you'll be back and forth to New York.
Oh, yeah.
So any Wednesday night, you know, we'll have you there, of course. So where are you calling home now? Are you still in Petersburg?
Highway 95 is home.
I understand.
All the way up. In between Virginia, back up here to New Jersey. My manager lives here. My producer lives in Texas. I got a house in Baltimore and Virginia, so I'm back and forth.
Yeah. How did you get discovered? Growing up in Petersburg, Virginia, I visited my brother a number of times there on the campus of VSU, and there's not a whole lot going on in Petersburg, Virginia.
It's real slow down there.
Cuff him and stuff him, Sarge. Real slow and real racist.
Blair Underwood.
Yeah. Is Blair from there?
Blair Underwood, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Blair ain't never come back, though.
Well, is there anything to go back to?
He ain't never get back either, though.
Oh, there's a problem.
Yeah, you see. But I did talent shows and all that. Like that was just something
in Petersburg.
Yeah, I was just like outside to Richmond down the beach, and that was something like singing was something I played around with. It won't nothing I really took serious because I was from Petersburg. You know, and it really won't no outlet out. That's why my album called I Gotta Make It, because this won't real for me.
Yes.
Like singing, and you know, I'm on the Wendy Williams show. You see what I'm saying? Like this one real for me.
Yeah.
So when I met my producer Troy Taylor,
how did you meet him?
Like the story's so long, through so many friends that know this friend and know this friend and know this friend. And when I met him, I sang for him, and he told me exactly. He said, "Whatever it is, you got it." And I was 15, and from that minute, like right then, I took it full force. And
did you finish high school?
Yeah, I finished high school. He made me finish high school. Like I wanted to move to New Jersey.
Yeah,
but I came to New Jersey in the summers, and he made me go back to Virginia during the school year.
Now, how'd you get your name?
Trey Songz. Well, my grandma called me Trey when I was coming. My original name Tremaine.
Okay.
And from the time I was like 4, my grandma used to call me Lil Trey. And I write all my music, and like all my songs are mine. Anything I sing, I wrote.
Trey Songz.
Exactly. And very Troy, actually my producer, he sent me a CD one summer. Like, you know, I'm 15, I just decided I'm gonna do the music thing. I'm like, yeah, and I need a name. I didn't want to be just Trey. So he sent a CD that said Trey Songz on it, like with like 6 songs on it, just with my songs.
Yeah.
And I like, that's gonna be my name.
It's Trey Songz.
Ain't nobody like it though.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's sticking now. First 2 years,
does your mom believe in you?
Oh yeah, my mama. That's my #1 soldier.
Is Dad around?
Nah.
Rolling Stone.
Yeah, Papa was a roller. I'm actually, me and my dad are getting back cool now.
Well, you're about to be famous. He'd be a fool. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we've been, you know what I mean? I just ain't letting them immediately back in like that. Like I love him. And the more I chill with him, like I see him a lot like him.
Yeah.
Like, even though I never been around him, like he say stuff I say and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he rolled with me to my party down in Virginia.
Not bad.
Yeah, so it was cool.
Took some of your leftovers.
No, he ain't take none home.
Is Troy Taylor of the characters?
Yeah, Troy Taylor that used to be other characters.
Wow.
Hey, he used to be with the characters. He ain't with the characters now.
Who are some of the celebrities who came out to support you last night?
Oh, Trina came out. K-Slay came out. Oh, Trina was looking beautiful too.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Trina.
Yeah.
Man.
You'd love to have some of that, huh?
God's almighty. She's looking great.
Yeah.
Like TV don't do her justice.
Yeah.
Who else was there? There was a lot of people there, but I won't really out there like that. By the time I came out, perform, and like a lot of it's.
You're so caught up in the moment that you weren't even able to notice.
Exactly.
Now you're mixed up with a lot of very, very powerful names like Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
How did you get to do music with her?
Troy Taylor. Actually, last year I wrote a song for her album. That it didn't make her album. She loved the song. Actually, it didn't make her album because she real strict on her cutoff limit.
Okay.
You do 11 songs after that. You
That's
don't get,
it.
You don't get that money like you're supposed to. So she ain't record no more.
Okay.
A year later, Troy back in the studio with her. He had already played her some of my stuff. She liked it. She loved what I was doing. And so he said, I want you to jump on something. She told him no. Like straight like that. No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
He said, it's Trey. So she said, all right, I'll listen.
Yeah.
Because she had heard the stuff already.
Yeah.
And he played her the stuff, played her the remix. She loved it immediately. Jumped on it right then and there.
Gotta Make It remix, track number 17 on your
Track
CD.
Number 7, that's on the CD, Miss Aretha Franklin with my boy Julie.
A message from Aretha is number 1. What is it? A phone message from her?
No, that's her talking to me. She just tell me, keep my head up. Don't let nobody hold me back. Don't let nobody tell me what I can't do. And that I'm sure gonna make it.
That's nice.
She sang to me on there.
That's real nice. Who else is on this CD? I know Twista.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Twista. I got his first single too. That's coming soon. We're shooting a video for that like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How was it working with him?
Oh, Twista real cool, real humble. Just I actually met him about a year ago too at his album listening party. And, you know what I mean? That's when I was like nobody knew who I was and none of that. And he took time aside, like 30 minutes. We just chilled out in this listening party, just talking to me. And I'm a real dude. That was so real to me. Once I recorded, he the first person I thought about.
Right.
Like it had that bounce in it, that real slow jam type feel. I like Twista, rip it.
So now you are probably at this point most famous for doing the Trapped in the Closet. Spin, if you will, and then R. Kelly. You didn't know that R. Kelly was going to go on and on and on and make so many Trapped in the Closet, and that the man in the closet ended up being a homo.
Yeah, Rufus.
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
I know nothing about that. I know nothing about that.
So if you do you, I would imagine you look up to R. Kelly very much so.
Yeah.
Have you had dialogue with R. Kelly regarding what you did?
Not directly, but he called the label. He was a little heated about it.
Threatened by your probably by your vocal stylings. I've heard your music.
Oh, thank you.
You know, and I'm familiar with you sound a lot like R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's a compliment.
Yeah, you do. And you're 20. You got clear skin and clear eyes and a clear, you know what I mean? And he's caught up with, a legal system. I mean, R. Kelly will still be, that is the Kells. Nothing taken away from him.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's kind of like how Usher says, I'm going to be the next Michael Jackson, I'm going to be the next Michael Jackson, It's gonna be scary for the Kells seeing you. Let me hear you do a little something. All right, give me a beat because he needs headphones. Why do I have to give up my headphones? I'm raining. I'm not giving up my mic. I'm not giving up my headphones. Sorry, Trey Songz. Hold on a moment.
I got a pair right here.
Okay, start this over again, Art. Start this over.
What beat this is?
Yeah, do that, and then judge up turn it down. Or put it on your head. Judge down the volume. Okay, there you go. Okay, hit it, Artie. Go ahead, Trey.
Right there. You need something on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Make sure that the music's loud enough. Come on, like we're in a real studio. Come on, let's get it on.
Hey, turn the music up. Let's go. Trey Songz, Wendy Williams Experience. You already know how it goes down in New York City. It's the Prince of Virginia. Hey, listen here, baby girl, it's in my blood. For my beautiful women and the thugs. I do it for the hood and the clubs. For the pop shots down to the rug. This off the top of the brain, it's not a game. I do this here in my sleep, it ain't a thing. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. And I'm leaving these beautiful women delirious. It's all in my blood, all in my veins. Trigger Trey Songz Tremaine. Whatever you want to call it, I'm ballin'. Hey, I can go back.
I can tell. Wow. That's all right. That is all right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what you got planned for for the next few weeks in terms of you're promoting your album?
Yes.
Most likely you're doing hip hop, R&B, and radio all across the country.
Oh yeah, I was on the phone from 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, doing
after
those
the album
calls.
release party though.
But a lot of people are having tours right now. Have you been invited to jump on anybody's tour opening act?
I got my own tour, the Singular Wireless tour. That's HBCU tour.
Okay.
I'm going to all the historically black colleges. I'm on the bus tour.
Now, are you on this tour by yourself?
The wireless tour?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all me.
Good for you.
Big shout out to Singular Wireless. Y'all want to check that out? Y'all go to singularwireless.com
to find out the stop dates for the
find
tour.
out the dates. And I'm on the Pepsi tour too.
Now, who else is on that?
I know Fat Joe on it.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Fat Joe. That's my homie. I don't know nobody else, but I know it's a lot of people on there. But I'm just so focused on what I'm doing right now. I ain't even
tripping.
Not at all.
Yeah. Now, do you get paid for being on the historical black college tour, or is that strictly promotional?
Oh yeah, my paper coming.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And you're spending as fast as it's coming.
Oh no, I ain't spending no paper.
Just checking.
I ain't spending no paper. I just put my mom in the house. I spend some money on that.
Nice. How old your mom?
Mama is 37.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. She just turned 37.
She had you when she was young. Mm-hmm. I know she's happy at how things turned out.
You want to see a picture of my mom?
I would love to see a picture of your mother. How many siblings do you have? It's Trey Songz in the studio, everybody.
My mama got another child. My little brother, that's big. That's Forrest. My father got another son, Alex, and my sister Nikki.
Now, are any of your siblings older than you? Like to be part of your camp? You're the oldest. Trey Songz, everybody. He has tasteful jewelry. I mean, he's got the Negroidian package going on. You got tasteful earrings, little crunchy setup. You know what I'm saying? But you're about to get that one big rock that equals that 5-carat in each ear. He's got a crunched out watch. What's that? Yellowstones you got on there? Some blondies and some blondies on the side of your ring and a little diamond ring going on.
I try to keep it. Keep it tasteful, like you said.
Well, it's tasteful. It's within budget. Let me see your mom. Is that her on the left or the right?
That's her on the left. That's a blur picture.
Trey Songz's mother. What a beautiful woman.
Oh, she right here in the album.
Oh, she's inside his album. Okay. And Trey Songz's album. When did this album actually come out?
Tuesday. Came out Tuesday.
Okay,
baby.
so we're getting you right during the week of your promotion. Trey Songz. It's called I Got It Made. Let me just take a
Mom Dukes.
Here, you hold that. I might drop it. Oh, she's cooking.
She washing dishes.
Oh, washing dishes? Here she is. In the kitchen that you bought her?
Oh, no, that's my old house.
Oh, okay.
That's my house in Virginia. That's my grandma's house. That's my grandma Rose right there.
Look at that. Everybody's so young. Trey Songz, you're doing the damn thing, boy.
Thank you.
If you could say anything to R. Kelly at this particular point, say he was in the room, what would you say?
Thanks, homie. I'll say straight up thanks for making music that I could listen to help me get to where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for coming in.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me.
You are a true talent, and it's nice to talk with you. I hope that you're this humbled next time we talk to each other.
Oh, I'm silly, baby. I'm
you know what I mean?
My grandma raised me right.
All right, everybody, keep it here.
Hey, look, I got to sing for real, like a song off the album.
Wendy, man.
I'm constantly sleeping with my baby's daddy. He is engaged to get married to someone else. Should I give it all up and say, well, I tried to have a relationship here?
You can't have a relationship. He's engaged to somebody else. He's about to get married. Really, I just can't take it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Come on, Trey. Ow. Trey Songz is still here in the studio because he insists. Oh, it's 107.5 WBLS. He insists, and who am I to deny a young man insisting anything? He wants to sing the second song on his CD, Gotta Make It, featuring Twista.
No, that's the second song, second single.
I'm sorry. The second single. Okay.
Gotta go.
All right. So turn down the music bed, and because he wants to sing it a cappella. So, ladies and gentlemen, Trey Songz.
Thanks, Wendy.
You're welcome.
It's calling my body. It's calling my soul. is calling my mind. And girl, I gotta go, yeah. Baby, it's the grind. Yes, I had a good time. You were so good. And I really wish I could.
Wait, Art, this is not really R. Kelly sound.
Stay a little bit longer.
More like yeah.
Love you a little bit stronger. And go a little deeper, baby.
Yeah.
Baby, with you. But since this thing is calling, I gotta answer, dry your eyes. Girl, don't cry. 'Cause you're making it hard for me. And I don't wanna leave. But I gotta go right now. Thanks, Wendy.
You got my girl Fridays all moist over there.
They're making it hard for me. You know how that go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back here at another time.
Most definitely.
And I'll be judging to see if you're still so humble.
Take your CD and listen to that.
Yes, I'm going to take my CD and put that where back there.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, honey.
All right, honey. Yeah, for sure.
Did you hear them shake hands and then do the black man? You know,
Snap.
you black men, you shake hands and then you gotta snap. You're so masculine with the handshake, then you snap. How you doing? Ruins everything.
Cole in the back, she's like, I'm gonna marry him.
You know, his eyes are so big and bright, aren't they?
I'm telling you, he's too young.
Yeah, but no, he's got bright eyes, and I like his braids.
No, I love him. He's a cutie, but
Yeah,
young. Too
yeah.
young.
Yeah, well, he's only 20. You know what? He's gonna have the arrogant swagger though. Probably next time he comes back here. You know what I mean?
Says he's giving you something for your CD.
Well, I would love to have something for my next CD from Trey Songz. But he's saying, you know, that's easy to say now. You know, while he's, you know, all thirsty and wide-eyed and bright and everything. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he starts, you know, sitting in the VIP box with Jay-Z and whatnot and burning L's with M.O.P.
Oh.
Next thing you know, he's going to be on the other side of nasty. Not going to care about coming up in here. Talking about F Wendy.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's okay, because we'll have this interview to show exactly where you come from, boy. Your humble beginnings.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. He's looking through the glass, laughing. And don't forget to get him to say some of the show classics, and you know which one I'm talking about. All right. Hey, get him to sing me something. Get him to sing me Now Back to the Wendy Williams Experience on WBLS. Don't forget the bonus. How you doing? Oh! You know what I'm saying? Put a Flambuki remix on something. Do something, Trey Songz. You know how you do. It's Pepsi Thursday here at WBLS. And you can, that's quite an accomplishment from Petersburg, Virginia to the charts.
Yeah.
That is quite an accomplishment.
You've been to Petersburg.
If you've been to Petersburg, you know ain't nothing going on in Petersburg, Virginia.
But Fort Lee and VSU.
It's Pepsi Thursdays on 107.5 WBLS. You can join us in celebrating our 107 days of summer. I've got passes right now for you to win from my radio station for Chicago. Oh, the drama, the mayhem, the treachery, the corruption, the greed, the deceit, the murder.
Oh, that was good.
No, what was good was when he hit the high note and you pressed the disaster button. Caller number 10 right now is going to go to Broadway. Yeah, to be in the audience of one of the most coveted tickets in town for years, Chicago. What? You can't get those passes, but you can get them here at our radio station. We copped a bunch of them, and we're giving them to you because it's Pepsi Thursday, and caller number 10 is going to win now. Did I share with you all about Eazy-E? Okay, I got to talk with you all about Eazy-E.
Uh-oh.
If Eazy was alive in September, he'd be celebrating his 41st birthday.
Still young.
For some reason, Eazy-E will always be, eternally the Eazy-E. You just can't picture that, at 41. You picture him in his windbreaker and the greasy hair and the glasses and them lips.
He would have changed by now, though, sure.
Well,
Dr. Dre changed, so.
Yeah, Dr. Dre did change.
How you doing?
Change positions.
Oh! You a mess.
From a bottom to a topper. Now that he's the boss of the bosses, he don't got to take that anymore. Now I can just give it. Come on, you all. Why does the show always have to turn into this mess? The 27th season of Celebrate Brooklyn is continuing. Free concerts at Prospect Park at the band shell over there, Prospect Park West and 9th Street. On Saturday, July 30th, that's this coming Saturday, Morgan Heritage is going to be there. If you're like me, you're like, who? And then it was explained to me, it's Denver and Morgan's kids. I'll do anything for... I gotta hurry up with this. You know why? Because my request for devotion's coming up. I mean, I made the request only because I'm thinking that's probably what we all need at 4:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday afternoon in the city. We need some 10 City. So anyway, go to WBLS.com and find out all that's going on during the 107 days of summer. I got a birthday party going on tomorrow night at Eugene's. You know? That's a classy joint. Have you ever been to Eugene's?
Heard about it.
That is a classy joint. I'm really looking forward to it. It's in the city. I'll see you over there. Okay, look, we got to get through the rest of the commercials so we can get our 10 City on with devotion. So clear your paperwork and get ready to dance because it's the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. We'll have you cutting it close. Out there working the halls. I'll be cutting it close. I'll hear the last 30 seconds of a song and do my best to come in here, boy. Dear Wendy, I purchased your album on Saturday and I love the song with you and Mario Winans. Play it, girl. Thank you. You didn't sign your name, so now I don't know who I'm shouting out to, but I will say where you work. I shout out to Mr. Beauty Equipment on in Freeport, Long Island. Oh yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Brings the Heat compilation CD. It's in stores. And on this song, we're not gonna play the whole song, but I collaborated with Mario Winans on this song. And like Trey's song, Mario Winans also wrote a song for Aretha Franklin. It happens to be the song right here. And Aretha had already had all her songs picked out for her CD. And then he ended up passing the song along to his mom, Vicki Winans. And then I called him like 48 hours later and said, Mario, I need a song from you for my CD. And I want it to be really inspirational. Not about love, but more like, you know, finding the strength to stand up and carry on. Because here on the show, what I find is that, especially during Advice Hour, a lot of the questions that you all ask me are really things that you can dig deep down inside and you can solve for yourself. So, you know, and you just can't let life get you down. You got to learn how to stand up and carry on. You know, when it gives you lemons, like the saying goes, make lemonade and so on and so forth. So Mario was like, Wendy, I got just what you need, but first let me call my mom's. He called Vicky, got the song back, gave it to me, and that's where this song Stand Up comes from. And then I called him after hearing it because the song made me cry. I was like, Mario, no, I don't sing, no, I don't rap, but can I just do a little spoken word on your CD? On your song. And so then, you know, he said, of course, it's your CD. And I said, I know, but I promised with the CD I would let the artists breathe and do their thing. I'm not getting in the way of Nas, A. Marie. I don't want to get in the way of you. I would never get in the way of MOP. I would never get in the way of Young Jeezy or, you know, any of you all. I mean, that's what you all do, you know. So thank you, Mario Winans, for that song. And thank you, everybody, for those of you who've gone out and gotten Wendy Williams Brings the Heat, Volume 1. It's on Virgin Records, and it's in stores right now. A labor of love. All right, let's get back to the show. Cut that off because you're distracting me. Oh, boy. How's this for your ass? You know that reality show with Linda Thompson and her writer or her mogul music husband, David Foster? What's the show called about the spoiled kids who've got to take the money, you know, about the rich boys? Oh, it's called The Princes. Well, guess what? She has now served him with divorce papers. Yeah, Linda Thompson has served David Foster with divorce papers. The show is featured on E! They have some spoiled sons, a 23-year-old and a 21-year-old. And they're from her marriage to Miss Bruce Jenner, who, I say Miss Bruce, I don't know that he's, gay, but he damn sure looks like a woman after all that damn plastic surgery. Anyway, he, meaning David Foster, her now husband, is trying to turn her boys into responsible members of society. And they got a bunch of outrageous antics, and he's got a hair trigger temper, and it's led to a bunch of embarrassing meltdowns. And now she served him with divorce papers. So, sometimes reality turns into, well, more reality, I guess you'd say. So I have a nice picture of Brandy and Quentin Richardson, her man. Quentin is number 23 now with the New York Knicks, and he's posing in a picture with Brandy at the press conference held in New York. The press conference where it was officially announced that he's a Knick. Are they going to have a press conference to officially announce Brandy has signed with Ray J's label, Knockout Entertainment? Or Productions or Records or whatever? Alrighty then. Brandy. Here's another powerful picture. This is a good one. It's Jay-Z and Beyonce with construction worker hats. And they're posing at the podium as Jay-Z is about to address an audience during a press conference in Atlantic City to announce that he's breaking ground with the 40/40 Club in Atlantic City. And the press conference was earlier this week, and it's a $4 million project. And the mayor of Atlantic City was there, the governor of New Jersey was there, and of course Beyonce was there. And go Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Go Jay-Z. In the meantime, Dennis Rodman is back in headlines again, everybody. Well, this time he was pulled over twice by a Colorado state trooper while driving his Lamborghini, which happens to be gold and black. He was driving it in a charity rally race. And then later the same day, he was stopped for failing to pay for a cowboy hat at a gas station. I guess, the gas station sells stuff, and maybe he just put it on his head and walked out. And here's what he says about being stopped twice in one day. It's been that kind of day for me. Unfortunately, $40 worth of gas was put in the car, and there was a cost of the hat to consider. And I didn't consider it. But the lady gave it to me. If they wanted me to pay for it, she should have asked for the money. Wow. Oh, gosh, why are we even wasting time talking about Dennis Rodman? I don't know. Lorenzo Lamas jilted his fiance at the altar. Yeah, we're still talking about him. Well, he dumped his fiance just hours before their wedding. And also had the nerve to take her to a premiere 5 days later. I'll explain in our next break. Plus, I still want to talk with you about Eazy-E. And I still want to talk with you about Brooke Burke. And I still want to talk with you about Peter Jennings. And I still want to talk with you about a Florida man who stabbed his wife during a fight. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, and Mariah Carey, too. So keep it where you got it. You know what it is. Thank you, everybody.
It's Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God! The Wendy Williams.
WBLS, New York.
I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip, more gossip. We need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it's safe to say.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Wendy, I just went to your website. So where can I see a picture of Artie? Is he really light and curly? Well, no, Art is not light and curly. He's dark and nappy with a little gray patch.
I ain't dark. And I ain't nappy.
Why are you talking like it's a...
Because what do you use your eyes for? To do with the
I didn't do any eyes. You were looking down. Why are you...
Why you dark and nappy? What the hell? This is on the website.
What's wrong with being dark?
I ain't never wrong with it, but that's not me, though.
But when I think of light, I'm looking at Trevor.
I'm not dark. I'm not chocolate. I'm not dark.
Oh, I smell a complexion problem.
I'm brown skin.
However, you have just showed some very true colors.
No, it's not either. Be accurate. Don't accurate. Use your eyes. I love chocolate women.
You just don't want to be a chocolate woman yourself, apparently. They're calling you in engineering. That's the end of the hall. Yo, I just wanted him out of here.
That was bomb work.
Wow. What the F was that? Bipolar situation.
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
You know. So who checked out Are You the Girl last night? I mean, I was busy with the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. That's my excuse. What was your excuse? I've gotten zero correspondence as to who watched, what you thought, and all like that. I know it's the end of the show right now, or nearing the end of the show, but, 866 Wendy Facts. I would love to know how Chili and T-Boz did last night. They're talking about possibly doing a Laverne and Shirley with them. So... you all aren't even talking about Are You the Girl? So I don't know how far the Schlemiel Schlemazel will go. Here's something interesting that I'm sure all you all want to watch on TV, or most everybody. On Monday, August 8th at 10 p.m. on Showtime, there's this movie on called Weed. And it's starring Mary Louise Parker. And it's described like this. After her husband dies, a suburban mom, that's Mary Louise Parker, resorts to selling weed to support her family. So that's on Showtime, Monday, August 8th at 10 p.m. Oh, boy. Yeah. Are You the Girl? Hey, the third version of Eazy-E's compilation CD, Eternal E, dubbed, well, this one's dubbed Gangsta Memorial Edition. Okay, so this is the third installation of the compilation CD. This one's called Gangsta Memorial Edition, and it's going to be in stores September 6th. That's just one day before Eazy-E would have turned 41. Well, it's going to be released on Capitol Priority, and it's going to have 16 songs. And here tell, his son, Young Eazy, is featured on it. Well, you figure if Eazy would have been 41, then his son's probably in his mid-20s. If he had him, when he was a teenager, in his mid-20s. Now, there's also a DVD included with this featuring 7 music videos, like NWA's Straight Outta Compton and 100 Miles and Running. But there are also 3 HIV/AIDS public service announcements on this DVD as well, which is great. So once again, that'll be out on September 6th. Just FYI. Back to this damn Lorenzo Lamas. He is the eternal playboy. It says here, this just in, first of all. Soap stud Lorenzo Lamas dumped his fiancée just hours before their wedding and then took her to a Hollywood premiere 5 days later. Boy, that's an understanding woman for you. She's a Playboy playmate. Oh, say. Her name is Barbara, and she's 36. And she was to become the 5th wife of Lorenzo Lamas. The ceremony was to take place at the Beverly Hills Hotel on July 16th. But 47-year-old Lorenzo jilted the bride just before the altar. After he followed her to her bachelorette party. Let's see. One source claims that he caught her in a compromising position with a male stripper. And what? All of a sudden, bachelorette parties, aren't supposed to be as wild as bachelor parties? Another source says that he announced that she looked drunk and there was no way that he was going to marry someone like her. Please. She's a Playboy playmate, but he draws the line at booze. Please. And this is his fifth wife. Another source says the ladies were partying, but no one, including Barbara, was falling down drunk. Still, the upshot of this was that the wedding is off. And, the united statement is that the two of us have chosen different paths. Ironically, that path took them to a movie premiere on July 20th, just 5 days after, cutting everything off. Ow! How's that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? My son's class went to see that yesterday, and he gave it, 2 thumbs up. He thought it was great. I remember seeing that back in the day. I'm glad the class went. I couldn't sit through that in the theater. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind going to see the superhero movies and stuff. I can't wait for the Jimmy Neutron movie. Isn't that supposed to be coming out at Christmas time? Am I out of it? I'm not sure. I ran into Pharoah Monch last night, and he just came out of seeing that new movie with the rapper Pharoah Monch. He had just come out of seeing... no, not Hustle Flow. The one with Jamie Foxx. Stealth. He said Jamie Foxx dies within the first 15 minutes of the movie. Huh? Oh, yeah, he ruined it for everybody. Oh, yeah, well. Then he drove off in his white BMW. As if to say, now you get back on the mic and tell everybody I'm still doing the damn thing. Mm-hmm. And so he is. It was a new white BMW. It looked very, very nice, very shiny under the lights of Times Square. And he was with his boy. Hair nicely braided, and he just come from seeing Stealth. Yeah, but Jamie Foxx is billed as one of the stars of the movie, right? Didn't that Oscar at least allow him to live through the whole 2 hours? Exactly. Mariah Carey has been added to the performance lineup for the MTV Video Music Awards in Miami on August 28th. I'm supposed to be down there. I think I'm hosting a couple parties in Miami that weekend. I don't know whether I'm working the red carpet, but V to the H, I'll be down there. So, what we going to do? Oh, she's going to do We Belong Together. Puffy's going to perform. Actually, Puffy's hosting it. That's a good choice for a host. That's where he's going to announce his new name, what we'll be calling him. Hold on for a moment. Turn my microphone off. I have to have a conference. Wow. 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 I was just going to say, my sister's here and she looks fabulous. She just opened the door and said, and don't put that on the radio. Sorry. Why do you look? You look really great. What is it, 5 pounds and a new lipstick shade? You look fabulous. The more you stand in the window, the more I'm going to talk about you. Like a real glamour girl, my sister. She just landed at LaGuardia Airport. But she's not calling anybody. She's on the down low. They're leaving for Martha's Vineyard on Saturday. Oh, no, she's throwing her hands up at the end of the hall like, damn, my Smitty's blown. All right, so in Florida, this man stabbed his wife during a fight. This just in, Jacksonville, Florida, when taunted over the death of a dog by her husband, the argument escalated, and a woman said her husband dared her to take a decorative sword from above the fireplace to settle things. Damn, police said. That resulted in John Kirkuba, 53, being stabbed on Monday through his right bicep and into his right side. Ow. Ooh, she's strong. She went through the arm and in his breast. His injuries were not life-threatening, but Priscilla Kirkuba, 52, was charged with aggravated domestic battery and booked there at the county jail. Now, she was freed on bond. No information was available. Records don't show that she has any legal representation. According to the cops, Priscilla told officers that her husband taunted her when he came home at 7:30 p.m. and learned that the family dog had been euthanized earlier that day. As the argument escalated, John told his wife, "Just get the sword, bitch." This is what the cops say. And she lunged at her husband and stuck it in him. The couple's getting a divorce, authorities said. There are no answers at their home in Jacksonville. Who knows Brooke Burns? I've never found her to be Brooke Burke. That's that one with those big nostrils, like that woman from Knots Landing. You remember that show? Remember Karen from Knots Landing? What's her name in real life, Zoe? Karen's real name is... But you know Brooke Burke, you know those nostrils she has? Yeah. And deep dimples. Mm-hmm. But the nostrils, they're big and... they're like this. I'm pulling my nose up. Well, her husband doesn't have to look at those nostrils anymore. They're getting a divorce. This just in from Hollywood. TV personality Brooke Burke and her husband Garth Fisher have called it quits. The co-host of CBS's Rockstar In Excess and Fisher announced their separation in a statement issued to People magazine on Wednesday. The couple, who have been married since 2001, have 2 children, were saddened to announce that we have mutually decided to separate after 7 years together. Although our careers have taken us in different directions the past few years, we have a great deal of respect for one another and remain committed to raising our 2 children. Brooke is 33. She's a former host of E! Wild On. And Fisher's a plastic surgeon. He's done all of her work. Look, let me ask you this. What the hell is going on with E! at night? This Jenny McCarthy has a new resurrected career, right? She's all about the bikini and the bachelor parties and all the wild mess going on. I don't like that side of E! Like you know, that's cool and stuff, but give that to us when we turn you on at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's something going on at E! and I love E!, so I'm committed. I feel like I've been there since they first signed on. Because I have been. I remember when E! Entertainment Network first got, started, Kinnear hosted my favorite show, Talk Soup. Stern had been there since the very beginning and whatnot. But when I turn on my Stern for still, even though he has all the boobs and jiggly, I still, for some reason, I'm, old habits die hard, 11 o'clock every night. I flip that on, I turn on my stomach, and I lull myself to sleep. It's like listening to a nasty man on the radio. Do you know what I mean? And it's the whole Power Hour. It's the Stern, Robin and Stern Power Hour. I turned it on last night, and this is like the 3rd time this has happened to me, and there's Jenny McCarthy, scantily clad in the middle of a pool with a bunch of scantily clad girls getting drinks served to them by hot boys. And, I mean, it's just, it's like, why... I bailed. I'm going to check it out again tonight. I hope that's not still going on. They say Ryan Seacrest is supposed to be replacing Howard Stern. They're having the on E! Yeah, he hosts a radio show out in L.A. What the hell is that all about? I have no idea what they're going to do with 11 o'clock. But E! Please, do something good with the 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock time slot. Please. It's too early for Jenny McCarthy and those shenanigans. Put that on where? During the gangsta hour or something like that. Put that on at 2 o'clock in the morning.
They should put the Wendy Williams show on.
Oh, if they drop the camera up in this piece, boy, oh boy, they get an eyeful. I don't think America's ready for this. Please. All the shenanigans going on? No, I think they need to go in a totally different direction. Why put a camera in the studio and do the same thing that was being done? Why not make a talk show or something like that? You know, some alternative, because America has yet to be giving us folk what we used to get from Arsenio Hall. Now, I understand that, what's his name? DL is going to be having his late night show on the weekends, and there's no hope of Chappelle coming back. Plus, that wasn't a talk show anyway. But I would like a talk show. And DL on the weekends that's not good. On the weekends, I don't want a talk show. On the weekends, I love to party. Ow, I got to boogie. I'm not even around. Oh, I'm exhausted. All right, we'll talk about Peter Jennings. They say he's on his last leg. Keep it here. I'll report next.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
This is Vaughn Harper, inviting you to listen to The Quiet Storm for your chance to qualify to join me for the Hennessy VIP Access Weekend to France. The heart and soul of Hennessy, and attend a once-in-a-lifetime concert featuring recording artist Common. Courtesy Hennessy, VS Cognac. Stand apart. Set your own rules. Never blend in.
Yo. It's 107.5 WBLS, today's R&B and classic soul in the Wendy Williams Experience. Congratulations to Cynthia Strickland from Linden, New Jersey. Last hour, Cynthia picked up the WBLS Pepsi Prize tickets of, tickets to Chicago. Isn't that great? And the winning continues right now with, because it's Pepsi Thursday. Who wants to go to the theater to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Oh, sure. All right. Of course, right? The classic. Well, it's Pepsi Thursday, and WBLS has got your passes because Pepsi, it's the cola, and WBLS, it's the bomb. 866-GET-WENDY. Call now to win your passes for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've got a lovely, lovely young lady standing outside the door. Oh, here she comes. Oh, and she brings liquor. Yes. Hey, Miss Honey. I love my Courvoisier. I love my brown juice. Now, what are we drinking right here? This is, my sister had a sip of this in the office. Now, this is, don't even tell me what it is. Let me do. Strawberry lemonade with Courvoisier in it.
That's it. With Courvoisier VSOP.
Wow. This is fabulous.
Her cognac and her cocktails.
This is fabulous.
It is. It's very refreshing.
What a great cocktail.
Yeah.
Is that yours also?
Yes, this is mine. I'll sip with you. Cheers.
Cheers, darling. Cheers. Nina Shea is in the studio. She's actually, you got a great job because you're an ambassador.
Yes, the ambassadrice.
And is an ambassadrice for Courvoisier. Right. And you guys are touring the country right now, or you're about to jump the tour off, the Courvoisier You Earned It tour?
Well, we've actually been to 5 cities so far.
Great.
Just finished Philadelphia, which was wonderful.
Okay.
And now we're heading out to the West Coast. We're going to be in Oakland and Los Angeles, and then back to Miami and Houston.
Nice.
And New York, of course. Got to do New York.
Who's on the tour?
Well, it's me. I am the Courvoisier ambassadrice. I just got back from France.
Oh, see, I'm thinking that there's going to be singing and dancing and stuff.
No. This is an educational tour. So what we're doing is educating aficionados on the finer points of Courvoisier.
And we're AKA brown juice.
Yeah, giving them the background and the information on the different marks, which are VS, VSOP, Napoleon, XO Imperial.
Yeah.
And so we just want people to really know how Courvoisier is made, where it's made, and why it's such a superior brand.
Well, it's a cognac.
Yes.
And there's a particular part of France. It's called Cognac
It's in the
France.
cognac region.
Yes.
And all cognacs must be made in the cognac region.
In order to be called a cognac.
Right.
See, I learned that about champagne. Because, I love champagne, and I know that there's a particular region of France that is champagne. It's got to come from there, or it's not champagne.
And there are very strict laws that, each maker or manufacturer has to adhere to.
That's right.
So it's a deep process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you gone over there and actually seen how it's done?
Oh, yeah. That was the first step for me to go over and meet with the master blender, who was Jean-Marc Olivier, and the rest of the team. I stayed at the Chateau de Courvoisier in France, which was wonderful.
How do you get to do something fly like that? Like, what did you...
I had to go in and, put my charm on. And I actually drank cognac, so I had a love for it. And when they let me know that I'd be going and learning and seeing how it was made and what the different steps were, I thought that was great. Because this would enable me to come back and educate people.
Have you ever dipped some smoke in cognac, like a like a cigar or something like
I
that?
haven't tried that. But Napoleon, one of the marks, which is very special to Cavassier, it actually has cigar leaf attributes to it.
It's a very, very... I mean, you have to be in a very masculine mood as a woman to first of all, pull on a cigar. But like Jennifer Lopez enjoys a cigar every once in a while. And, it's a thing.
Right.
Every once in a while. Right. You get your cognac and you just dip the tip. And you
I haven't done that. You've done it?
Yes.
Oh, well,
I embrace my inner masculinity.
All right.
How do you do it?
I'm with you. I learned a little something myself today.
Exactly. Well, this is fabulous. Have you met any fly men through this job? Because this is
lots of fly men. But we had a lot of fun in Atlanta with the Yin Yang twins. That was quite interesting, dropping a little education on them.
I bet.
And, Chris Webber and Keith Washington.
Everybody loves Cavassier.
Everybody is enjoying it. We are just having a good time. And then Puffy, we were hanging out with Puffy at your party.
Yeah, I was going to say, the last time I saw you was at my pink carpet party.
Yes.
I want to thank you for coming by that.
Oh, you're welcome.
And you were serving little taste to everybody.
Yes, we were. And how did you enjoy? Have you opened your bottle of L'Esprit, that expensive, luxurious cognac?
We opened it that night.
You did?
You know why? Because I didn't want to be responsible for it for the rest of the night. And what better time? Like you always say, what was that? How many?
It's a $5,000 bottle of rare blend of cognacs, and it's a beautiful Elite decanter.
Yes.
The youngest cognac in there is 70 years old. The oldest is 200 years old, and it's a great part of history because it actually has part of Napoleon Bonaparte's original reserve in there.
The thing
so
is
it's
that
exquisite.
When you presented it to me that night, and I remember. Here, you saying this is a $5,000 bottle, and I knew the Lilique decanter, and I said, well, you normally save stuff like that for a special occasion, but what's more special than your own pink carpet party?
Absolutely.
So I opened it right there at the party.
That's what I'm talking about. So how many people got a chance to taste that expensive, exclusive cognac?
My little cipher. Okay. My writer Karen Hunter, my friend Lisa Carnegie, my sister Wanda, my husband.
Yeah,
it was very special. We toasted sophisticated but then we ended up all passing it and swigging out of the Lilique.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's really, really special. And at the World Bar here in New York, they actually make a cocktail with L'Esprit, and that cocktail is like $1,000 cocktail.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, baby,
and
let me impress you.
The little bit of if you have a serving and a snifter, that goes for about $450, something like that.
Wow.
So it's really special.
Well, it's very smooth. I'll tell you what. Particularly to the ladies, because I think we're conditioned to believe that we drink sweet, fruity drinks or champagne, and anything brown is a little heavier for us and masculine. Right. Girls, the key to it is that if you're going to drink brown juice, you've got to drink the best that you can afford or better, because otherwise... I mean, it's so smooth.
It is. And XO Imperial is a favorite on the tour. And I think one of the reasons why it is because it's very sensual. It's very sexy. It's very smooth for women.
Yes.
And it's aged 20 to 35 years. So it's very refined. It's had a long amount of time to marinate in those oak barrels.
Yes.
And it's just really beautiful. It has great hints of fruit, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of hazelnut, chocolate, honey. So it's definitely nice for women.
I very much love Cavassier. I love all the products, but I always feel the most special when I'm drinking things that are, $1,000 or better.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Well, cool. Nina Shay, Nina Shay. I was going to call you Nina Sky, but that's the singer. Right. Nina Shay, I want to thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
And you know your product. You're a good ambassador. You're not like, just TNA. You are a wealth of knowledge. And that is appreciated.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And we want you to come by and see us at our consumer tasting and the media dinner here when we come back to New York on our leg of the tour.
Email Nicole.
Oh, for sure.
I was going to say me, but I don't get the emails.
Right.
Email Nicole. I'll be there. I love my Cavassier.
All right.
All right,
and Cavassier loves you.
Thank you.
They do. They gave you that, a bottle of L'Esprit.
Yeah. And I loved it. You have a beautiful smile, too.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I like to see my guests walk out.
Okay.
So I could talk about you behind your back.
Don't be too mean to me.
Never that. You bought liquor. Love you. Shout out to Stevie B and everybody at Verizon. They came last night to the Laugh Factory, and we just had a great time. This is a really good drink too. Just warm and toasty enough, but got the kids in the other room. My sister's here too. Relax. Look at this. Look what I got here, Artie.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at this bottle.
Wow.
Turn this up. I feel like the girl on the pole with the V legs. Sliding down. Oh, yeah. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, no, shout out to everybody at Verizon. Shout out to everybody who came out to the Laugh Factory last night. We did the damn thing, didn't we? Capone, man, I got to tell you something. You need a sitcom. You need some light. And I don't know if you were up for the job for hosting Comic View. And I like Cheryl Underwood and the whole bit and, you know, all the comedians out there. But you need something, Pone. Doesn't he need something, Art?
He's long overdue.
He's long overdue. All right, look. We're going to continue with the break. And be back with the last break of the Wendy Williams Experience. But actually, you and I go until 7 o'clock. What am I saying? Okay, so we're here for another hour and 25 minutes. It's 107.5, though. WBLS.
Hey, this is Jenna Jameson. How you doing? A toe is a toe. Now back to the Wendy Williams Experience. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's all good, right? A toe is a toe. What does that mean? Now I'm going to be saying that later.
What's up, y'all? This is Tweet. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? The Wendy Williams Experience is still here. So in recapping some of the stories that we talked about today, if you're just getting here, well, Ray J has signed his sister Brandy to his Knockout Entertainment record label. Art, you weren't in the room for that. Oh, brother, accent on the brother. They're doing it together. I guess they'll be doing it based out of New York, being that Quentin is a Nick now. And I saw the press conference, or I saw something when I woke up this morning. The coach, the new coach,
Larry Brown,
still looking good. He gets paid as much as the players do, huh?
He's the highest paid coach now.
Yeah. What do he have with the Lakers? Or is that with the Knicks? I was still foggy. Is that something? I heard $50 million.
It's crazy, yeah.
And the dent went off in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Peter Jennings, you all, is not doing well at all. Tragic news, man. Peter Jennings, they say, has only weeks to live.
What?
The anchor of ABC's World News Tonight is losing his battle with deadly lung cancer.
Oh, my God.
Our worst nightmare is coming true, says a friend. He's fighting with every ounce of his strength, but it's just not enough. Still, Peter won't give up. He's insisting on continuing the chemotherapy, although it is debilitating. He's the bravest man I know. Now, he revealed in April that he had been diagnosed with lung cancer and was starting chemotherapy immediately. And that indicated to medical experts that the cancer was more advanced than he let on. The first step in treatment is usually to remove the tumor surgically, says Dr. Lamar McGinnis from the American Cancer Society based in Atlanta. Dr. McGinnis goes on to say, I would think Jennings is already at stage 3 in his cancer development because he's not going for surgery. We can only cure about 10 to 12% of lung cancer at stage 3. It's a dismal number. Now, Peter Jennings is 67, and he's been married 4 times, and has a son, Christopher, who's 23, and a daughter, Elizabeth, who's 25. And he hadn't been feeling well for several months before the cancer was detected. For instance, he was too sick with respiratory infection to cover the December 2004 tsunami disaster, and then he was too weak to cover the coverage of the Pope's death. And now it's been 4 months since his diagnosis, and they say that he only has weeks to live. It's very sad. Lindsay Lohan canceled. Oh, what is this?
Look at Morris.
Look at Morris Day. Look at Charlie Wilson. That's a fine man. He's wearing those same True Religion jeans that he came in here with. What are my sizes for what?
Clothes, and I want to send you something.
Size big.
Oh.
What is it? Jeans? Shirts?
I have no idea. Just put them all down.
Well, just say a size 10 with jeans, because sometimes I wear a size 8 and I can get them taken in. Okay. If they have Lycra in them, I can stretch them up.
Okay.
My big behind. In a shirt, say a size large, because of my boobs, and then I can get it tailored to go in and fit against the flat of my stomach. Usually my biceps are too big for anything other than a large. Not because of my bulging muscles, but because of my flapping fat.
Oh.
I've got to be able to tuck my...
Oh, don't do that.
Hey, Zoe, take a look at Miss Wendy. Watch when I hail a cab. Watch what you say.
Oh!
Taxi, taxi, taxi. And to make matters worse, I'm getting eczema on my elbows.
No.
Yes.
I don't really see it that much, though. I don't really see it.
Well,
it's in its beginning stages.
It's at the beginning stages. I need to go see my dermatologist. Shout out to Dr. Janine Downey. Press the urgent button. I need an appointment like for Tuesday.
Oh.
Because doggone it, I could take eczema everywhere except my neck, face, and cooch.
Ooh.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Better eczema than a Peter Jennings special.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, whenever I think of this eczema, and I'm so disgusted with my lower legs, I want to cry. But just when I think about crying, I'm like, no, you don't cry. Mm-hmm. There is much worse that could be going on.
Like Morris Day.
Like Morris Day. What is up with him? This is 2005. My man looks like he stepped straight out of the 70s.
Oh.
Charlie Wilson, you're a hot man. Just, Charlie, you nasty dog. You looking good, and we love you here on The Experience. Come back when you want to. Come back when you need to. All right. So Lindsay Lohan canceled the European, her London premiere of Herbie, Fully Loaded. Big old party being thrown in her honor and everything. But she says, I can't do it. Something going on with her family. She's all upset about her parents getting divorced and whatnot. When your parents are going through divorce, it's very easy to blame a lot of what you're doing on being stressed over your parents. But I'm not one to gossip. So I won't. And Snoop Dogg has recruited Ice Cube and the Red Hot Chili Peppers to put on a special benefit concert for his youth football team. Oh, yeah. They're going to team up to perform for the Snoop Youth Football League. That's nice. Big concert's going on August 25th at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles. That's for all you Wendy Nistas listening on 100.3 The Beat. Love you like cooked food, Los Angeles. Are you going to take a picture of my elbows? Let's start getting more intimate with the website. Here, take a picture of my eczema and download it. No, come close to my legs.
I got it.
Come close. Wait, hold on, everybody. When can you download this on the website?
Instantly. See right there.
Instantly?
Yeah.
What time will they be on there? An hour from now? 2 hours from now?
I'll give it to Miss Giorgio and she'll put it on there immediately.
Okay. You see my eczema on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. I love you people for being here today. God willing, we'll talk tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
See you later.
Good night. Program complete.
Look, I'm going to put my legs up a little bit closer.
I got it close.
Now, I want you to, and don't get my sneakers in, because then you'll have people, talking about my turned over K-Swiss, which I really don't care. But look, okay. Are you getting them in the light?
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead. Just don't get me. Just zoom in. I need to see the zoom come out and take a picture of the eczema. And I want this to be on here.
Got it.
Now, Dr. Janine, the pressure is on you because I leave my skin wellness up to you. Now, 3 months from now, I want you to take another picture, and we're going to see some before and after action going on.
Results.
Dr. Janine, this is a make it or break it for us, baby girl. Now, I'm going to come in to see you on Tuesday at the usual time, and we're going to zhuzh up the treatment. We've done a great job working together so far, me and you. I should have taken a before picture. Because if I gave you a real before picture, boy, oh boy, you'd say Dr. Janine is a miracle worker. From where they were to where it is right now. Are you kidding me? But Dr. Janine, we got more territory to conquer in this eczema game. Let me say, oh gosh, oh, I look like a cancer patient. Oh, Hollywood, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Look at the picture.
Download that.
Damn. Hey,
sure that's eczema?
Guys, that's what people are going to be saying. All them purple lesions. Okay, about the monster. I just got my checkup and blood work done. I'm clear. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what? We're keeping it real because I'm keeping it real. So now you download that. You want real? I'll give you real. Take a look at that eczema. It's beautiful picture work. Take one of my elbows. No, never mind. No. The legs are enough. And mind you, when you go look, understand that it goes no higher than my calves and my ankles, okay? It's not all up my leg, all over my behind and into my private area and whatnot. There's only one area on my body where I have this. And when you see this one area, you're going to be, oh, well, that's enough. So go to the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. In the meantime, you guys keep it here, okay? Because we got the bonus hour coming up next, and the phone lines are wide open. Love to hear from you. 866-GET-WENDY.
107.5 WBLS and the Shadow Nightclub present First Friday. Live entertainment every first Friday of the month. Friday, August 5th, the Shadow Nightclub and WBLS join forces to bring to the Big Shadow stage CC Peniston live. You don't want to miss CC Peniston. Admission is just $10. That's the first Friday in August. It's always jam-packed at the Shadow Nightclub. Join WBLS at the professional.
Been listening this far, we're gonna throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man. Here it is. It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Oh, boy. It's the end of the day. You all are like my after hours club for real. You know, you leave the office, but you don't want to go right home. You want to stop and in at a bar and maybe have a glass of a little, swig of Cavassier, and maybe talk to some friends, loosen your tie or your skirt a bit or whatever, and then you go home to your family. This to me is like that spot, that after hours joint. You know, I feel like that's what this is for you all too. Like I'm Ted dancing at the bar, and you guys are Norm and whatnot, and you come in and we all know each other. Now, there's something going on over at 106 in Park that has come to my attention, and it's regarding AJ and Free. They're about to make their announcement tonight at about 6:30 on BET that they will both be going their separate ways and leaving BET with Ray J and somebody else. No, well, that's not what they're saying. Hollywood, are you executing the call to Ray J? I mean, to AJ?
Yeah, I'm leaving a voice message for him right now.
A voice message? AJ, call the studio, please. You called here and gave me your telephone number to call, and now we're calling. What's his voice message say? How you doing? I've gone Hollywood. I'm leaving them splaboos at BET behind. I'm about to get me a sitcom.
You got the number here, right?
Yeah, he does. This has been the same number since Frankie Crocker. Everybody's got this number. Are you kidding me? Ron Isley's got this number. That's how long it's been around. Did you disconnect the phone so AJ can get through?
Should be calling any second, probably.
Yeah, so they're making a big announcement. AJ, I know I just scooped everybody on what your announcement is, but I would like to get more details, and I really do, darling. I want to know more about why it is I don't see your show on the UPN the UPN fall lineup. One of the girls got the lineup for me. I saw cuts and whatnot, and I can kind of see, where they're rejudging that Flex Alexander show where it's about to go, with the young girl getting her own show and stuff. AJ, I didn't see the AJ Calloway show in the lineup. What's going on with that? The R&B singer Gerald Levert, everybody, pled guilty to the 2 misdemeanor counts stemming from a confrontation with the police during a traffic stop 5 months ago. He pled guilty. He apologized on Wednesday and admitted to charges of assaulting and attempting to obstruct official business. He was fined $2,000 and he has 1 year probation. He's 39, and it happened in Newberry Township, out there somewhere in the atmosphere. A passenger in his car named James Austin Jr. intervened when authorities stopped a friend of Gerald Levert's for speeding at 12:45 at night on February 25th. Now, you know what this is about. They were probably caravanning. Do you know how you got, your people in front of you, your people behind you, the cars, and you're following each other, I don't know, back to a joint or, a club or whatever. And then one of the cars gets stopped. Do the other two keep speeding along like, handle your business. I'm not trying to be a part of it. I'll hit you on the hip and find out what's going on. But, or do you pull over? So Gerald Levert pulled over. Like what did he do? You know what I'm saying? We're all in this caravan together. What did he do? What did he? Sir, you're obstructing justice. No. Do you know who I am? What did he do? It seems like you can't handle everything at one time. You're trying to get AJ and trying to do the sound effects.
I'm trying to do like 5 things at one time.
Where is Art? Where is Art? Shailene, can you please get Art and tell him to get in here? So he pled guilty. I mean, I guess he did the honorable thing. I don't know that at 12:45 in the morning, am I normally in the condition to want a car to pull over? To talk with cops? Hell no. Give me a piece of gum. And some perfume. You know what I'm saying? Open the window. I need you to help.
What you need me to do?
Get over on your perch, first of all.
Good news, but I can't.
Work the sound effects. AJ's going to call to tell us that he and Free are announcing their retirement from 106 and Park.
Well, him too?
Well, we all knew it was coming. It's just, mighty white of him to call up and just, give us the scoop as opposed to me just having to blast it, which I think I've already done. But AJ still called. We want a formal announcement.
Press conference.
They're going to, we will do a press conference. We'll ask you questions and the whole bit. AJ's in makeup right now, getting ready. 106 and Park. What time does it come on, young girls?
5:30. How you doing?
6:30.
6:30. How you doing? It comes on 6:30. Is that the 6:30 just during the summer? Why did I think 106 and Park came on the same time as Oprah, like 4 o'clock?
No. Well, actually, maybe 6 o'clock. 6 to 7:30.
Oh, well, he's busy. Isn't it a live show?
No. Some days.
Is it live today?
It tapes on Monday and
It tapes on what?
like Monday and Wednesday.
Tapes on Monday and Wednesday. Thank you, Bianca. They try to make it seem like it's live. Oh, here comes Elisa. Boy, what's she going to add to it?
It tapes live at 6.
It tapes live at 6.
Yeah.
So that means that we have to wait for commercial break when he goes to his dressing room to call us. What did he say he was calling to announce? That.
Yes, but he wanted you to come right then and there, that second, I guess.
Oh, well, AJ, I'm sorry that my show is live every day and I'm just not, able to just call you up at a whim. I'm sorry. We're live every day.
I'll call him and give him the warm line number.
He has it.
Oh.
Everybody has it. Oh, yeah, no, he has it. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Elisa. Have a nice night.
How you doing?
Bye-bye. There she goes, leaking all over the hall.
No.
I'm just playing. So Bow Wow, everybody, is fresh out of high school. He has no intention of going to college. Hell nah, he said, despite his mother's desire for him to go. Bow Wow says he's not ready for college. Here's his quote. Hey, I never promised her, but yeah, college, honestly, is not on my mind right now. I'm so busy. He's touring, supporting his new CD, Wanted. It's his 4th CD. He says, if I do it, it'll be later on. That's the advantage of being a little man. He can enroll in college at 32 and still look too young to be on campus. In order for me to gain respect as a mature rapper, that's what I had to do. And he's talking about, you know, stay in the game. I hear that, Shad Moss. Kiss Sierra for Artie. This just in. Olathe, Kansas. A high school student convicted of battery for vomiting on his Spanish teacher has been ordered to spend the next 4 months cleaning up after people who throw up in police cars. Wow. What are you looking at that's so distracting? Stay tuned. Arthur J. Evans presents the hottest, freakiest, craziest website.
But more about the guy who vomited on his teacher.
Well, let's talk about your website for a moment. What the hell is that?
It's dedicated to my friends.
The fetishists,
yes.
And okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, you got a cut.
You have to pay to be a member?
Of course.
Okay. What's my cut?
You'll get a nice cut.
All right.
Shout out to Hannah.
Who's Hannah?
The hair lady.
You know her?
Yeah, I know her. I've gotten your hair before there was interns.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I only know one Hannah. The Asian lady who does the hair.
Right.
What's she got to do with anything?
Exactly.
That's your cut. I'll get all the hair you want.
Okay, you buy me my hair. Okay. All right, I'll take that. Johnson County Magistrate Judge Michael Farley said during the sentencing on Tuesday that he considered the boy's actions an assault upon the dignity of all teachers. The teen is now 17. Vomited on his teacher, David Young, as he turned in his textbook on the last day of class. Oh, see, that's one of those, watch what I'm going to do on the last day of class. At his high school. His attorney said the student vomited because he was nervous about his final exam. But 2 other students testified that the teen said he threw up intentionally. One girl said he told her in advance that he planned to throw up on Young the last day of school. The girl wasn't in class when the teen threw up, but she testified that the boy later told her, "You missed it. I did it." Young said the student, who was failing his class, made no effort to avoid throwing up on him. "I was just sort of stunned," said the teacher. Well, it gets deeper. Dateline, Los Angeles, California, today, July 28th. A man accused...
He says all about anything.
Hold on.
You even hear the story.
Dateline, Los Angeles, California, July 28th. A man accused of throwing his bride off a 200-foot cliff. After being married for only 2 weeks, has been arrested.
That's not funny.
Why? I can't stop laughing.
Come on, that's not funny.
Brandon Manuel, 23, he got married too young, couldn't handle the pressure. Was arrested July 7th and was held without bail. He's scheduled for arraignment today, Thursday, July 28th. The body of Julie Jueves Rosa, 24, of Norwalk, was found July 3rd by a fisherman at the bottom of a cliff at Rocho Pollo Verdes. Although the couple had been married for a short time, investigators believe that Rosas approached that she approached him with a divorce or an annulment. that may have led to her death, said the sergeant in charge. In the days before the death, she had complained to friends and coworkers about her husband's possessiveness, constant phone calls and text messages on her cell phone. He added that she had also begun asking friends how to get marriages annulled. We can only speculate what happened. Yada, yada, yada. That's terrible. That is terrible. It's just the words that I was laughing at. Because when you picture somebody throwing somebody off, like, how about push? You know, when you picture throw, you picture lifting her up like the baby in Ruth. You're like this. And then throw. And hurling her. Ain't no good gonna come to us, Zoe. You neither, Shaylin.
I'm not laughing.
Yes, you is.
Yes, you is.
I got the results from yesterday's People Poll question on the Wendy Williams Experience website. You can participate if you'd like. We try to change the questions as much as possible. Do you own a home? That was yesterday's People Poll question on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. 50% of the audience does, 50% of the audience doesn't. Today's People Poll question is, do you attend church regularly? Regularly, in my opinion, is 3 times a month. Do you attend church regularly? Not once a year, whatever. Now, there are 5 people in the room. Who in this room attends church regularly? Oh, ain't no good gonna come to us. Nobody in the room. Who attends church once a month? Who attends church once a quarter? That's one person. Who attends church on Easter Sunday? One person. Who attends church on New Year's Eve? Nobody. I love the nightlife. It's a shame.
What about who attends church when somebody dies?
Who attends church when somebody dies?
I do.
What about when somebody gets married?
Oh, yeah. Well, they get free dinners in the basement. I'm there all the time. Fried chicken and greens and macaroni and cheese, please. Church got the best dinners, $5 a plate. I like that lemonade too to go with it. Make your figure looking good. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. He's a jealous God. Hallelujah. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready to have church again today. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready to have church again today.
I'm moving away from art.
I'm stepping out of this one.
I rebuke all of you in the blood of Jesus.
Oh,
I rebuke you in the blood of Jesus.
You're about to be struck down, art. You can't even talk.
Watch all the equipment short out.
I know, right?
We're going to get shocked by it. I'm not touching another thing in here. I'm keeping my rubber soles on the floor. Now watch my car be the one to careen off the West Side damn highway.
Get some vessels ready now.
Yo, they don't let you turn around anymore. You know how you pay your $6 at the toll sometimes, and you forget something in Jersey, so you have to, ask the cops to stop the traffic so that you can, hook back. They don't let you do that anymore. I wanted to hook back last night. I left the city after the Laugh Factory, forgot something in the city, came back, got a telephone call saying, nah, forget it, you don't need to come back. I tried to hook back after paying my $6. Dude was like, and he called me by name. He knows I'm not a terrorist. Hey, Wendy, how's it going? I was like, not good. I said, you think I could hook back? I'll still pay you the $6, but, I just got a phone call. I don't have to go back into the city. He said, no, since terrorist bombing in London, they don't let anybody hook back. You got to, yeah. But they did cut on cell phone service back in the tunnels and radio service. So you can continue arguing on the phone. Or whatever it is that you're doing. But anyway, back to the People Poll question on the website. Do you attend church regularly? That would be 3 times a month to me. Do you attend church regularly? So you can go to the WendyWilliamsExperience.com and we'll get the results of that question for you mañana. Dear Wendy, I'm a faithful listener of your show. I have a 21-year-old brother and we get along real well, but he's talking to this 32-year-old woman. And they've been talking for about 3 weeks. The woman has 4 children, a 12-year-old, a 7-year-old, and 3-year-old twins. Yes, my brother is intelligent and he has no kids. He has a full-time job and he gets paid well. He shouldn't be with a woman her age. I don't think she can offer him anything except a good time in bed, and it will be a waste of my brother's time. I try to discourage him by talking about him having to deal with another man's kids and calling her an old lady, and that he might even get her pregnant. His response is no, he will deal with the kids, and she can't have any more kids. Should I mind my own business or let him live and learn? Confused in Manhattan. Well, he's 21, but you know what? Let him live and learn. Let him live and also what he might not be discussing with you, because, well, it's kind of disgusting to talk about your sexual prowesses with your sister. He's probably having a good old time with that old lady. She's 32. All that experience down in there. There's nothing soft and pink about what they do. Hell no. Although a 21-year-old boy, they're quick to get turned out all soft. You know what I'm saying? 32-year-old girl put the whooping on him. Next thing you know, he's in love. Giving her all his checks for all her kids. You know what I mean? But no, stay out of it. He's 21. Let him handle his business. There's but so much you can say to grown people. Mariah Carey's been added to the lineup, everybody, for the MTV Video Music Awards held in Miami on August 28th. She was nominated for 3 awards. I'm used to seeing My Mimi get nominated for more. To me, 3 is like a slap in her face, in her creative face. That's just me, thinking more of her than I probably should. You know? But she's nominated for Best Female Video, Best R&B Video for We Belong Together, and something else. Well, Puffy's hosting it, this year's MTV Video Music Awards. It sounds like a lot of excitement. And TVT Records is set to release Little John and the East Side Boys' Crunk Juice Chopped and Screwed on August 9th. It's an entire remix version of his double platinum CD. That's nice. Incorporating, the screw sound. That's big down there in, I remember when I was in Dallas, I learned about the screw. Yeah. They like that screw music down there.
They slow stuff down.
Yeah, they slow stuff down. You kind of have to be in a certain mental vibe, I don't know what that is, dust. You know what I'm saying? Coke, pills. I don't know. I'm out of the game, but kids are up to something out there. And I don't like it. I don't like it too much. They're up to something, and it doesn't have an odor, and you don't have to keep dipping into the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, which is the scariest part. What, Zoe?
Oh, nothing.
It's
Why is everybody looking at me?
I don't know. Anyway, shout out to DJ Screw in Houston. It's the trademark screw sound is when they pitch down the record, so it's very, very slow, creating a slow trance-like sound, and it puts you in a trance, and then you want to do something that's odorless, and you don't have to keep dipping in and out of the bathroom. I don't know what it is. Maybe you mix something in your drink, or I don't know.
It's a movement.
Yeah, well, that's the scary part. It's a movement.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. Parents, and you can't detect it. Whatever they're up to get them in that trance. Oh, shoot. Snap that up. I don't know where it came from, but...
I was trying to play it slow like that.
Slow it down. Put me in a trance. Slower. Trance me out. Slower. Ooh. Slower. Ooh. Pass me something for my head. Oh, everything is so beautiful and lovely. Oh, DJ Screw rocking the party. Oh, dip it lower and lower. Oh, oh, oh.
Yo, there's a TV in here.
Oh my God.
And see, that's not a good song for that, though. You need something that already, you know what I'm saying? You need something like Mike Jones, and then put the screw effect on something like that.
You got another CD?
No, they're my man.
No, please. This is the grown and sexy crowd. Let's give the grown and sexy effect on something. Hit number 10. Put that in, and let's screw it around for the old heads. Watch. Watch. I got a party going on. There's a birthday party given for me tomorrow night at Eugene's here in Manhattan.
Oh, so that, all right. Somebody was asking me about that.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's official. All right, no, just let it go. Let it go so everybody can hear it regular. Alicia Myers, I appreciate. Shout out to the grown and sexy. We know this jam. Let her get into it a bit, okay? Woo! Oh, this is a little too fast, too. Damn, I did the wrong thing. Give me that back. Give me that back. Hit number 12. Come on. We're going to give you the screw effect. In the meantime, I'll continue with these stories until I get it right. Peter Jennings is not doing well. I was telling everybody last hour, he only has weeks to live, they're saying. His cancer, his lung cancer has advanced. It was something awful. Okay. Donna Summer on the big, legendary WBLS. Ooh, see all the music back here. I'm sorry. Back in this day, I mean, there were a lot of drugs going on and stuff like that. But this is happy music right here. Look, you can't even depress this music if you try. Hell no. Take that out. Take that out.
We're gonna screw something.
We're trying to screw something, but I just can't. I'm trying to. Damn. We need to take a break. Why don't we take a break right here? When we come back, we're gonna hit you with that effect. Give me that. It's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B Classic Soul and Vaughn Harper up at 7 o'clock.
Hey, this is A-Marie, and you're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Thank you, A-Marie. A-Maria. A-Marie and Nas, they got their song on my CD. I love that. I got a CD. Actually, my birthday was last week, but there's a birthday party going on tomorrow night at Eugene's in Manhattan. All parties that I go to, I feel like are kind of like listening parties, because as soon as the DJ throws on something from my CD, I watch people's reaction. If it's, what the? You know, if it was okay. All right. Go ahead. All right. And then at Exit's got a nice rooftop. And on the 7th, I am having an album listening party there.
Wow.
Yeah.
X is nice.
Yeah.
Legendary.
It's a nice rooftop atmosphere. Put the CD on. You know what I'm saying?
Vin Diesel used to be a bouncer there.
Did he?
Yes.
August 7th, that's a Sunday night.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Stephanie in Brooklyn. Thanks for turning us on, Steph. And Gayleen Jennings and Sonia Raines, they're both listening in Seattle, Washington at Quest Communications. They both watch. Well, Gayleen says that she watched Are You the Girl last night with her 8-year-old daughter, and they both loved it. Chili and T-Boz look great, and they seem very down to earth in their approach. Great. That's my only reaction that I've gotten from the show today. Super J is listening and says Karen from Knots Landing was played by Michelle Lee. Yeah. Do you remember Michelle Lee's monkey-like? you know, she's got like a monkey look about her. I feel so horrible about saying that, but it's true. And Super J also goes on to say, I've been laying in the cut waiting for you to slide up in that piece, talking about E. Point blank, Wendy, Howard Stern is to that show what Joan Rivers is to the red carpet. Out of touch. Oh, damn. Oh, Super J. Oh, I got the perfect screwed music. Let's start it off regular speed. Oh, the party's popping. And we're down south right now because that's where that screwed music is big. Shout out to DJ Screw and all the whole screw-elation down there. All right. Let me take a little something and get in the zone. Hit it. Oh, come on. Oh, this party is right. I've just taken something. I don't know what they take to get into this zone. But,
Pass that over here.
All right. Yo, was the man here with any more of that? I climbed out my bedroom. My mama don't even know I'm at this party. Give me some Visine. Oh, I forgot. This is not the Visine effect. She just wonders why I'm so slow. I just tell her I'm tired. All she keeps asking me is if I'm pregnant. She's so out of touch. Did you ask me how old my mom is?
How old is your mom?
37.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? You got to get with it, moms and dads. Kids are on to something. This is how they party, just like this. Dipping it low. Oh. Shout out to Susan in LA who's listening. Wendy, I thought I was the only one who found Charlie Wilson attractive. No, he is attractive. And he's got an attractive personality, too. Shout out to the girl who didn't sign her name in the Bay, Oakland area. She says she's a fellow eczema sufferer. Look at mine on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. I already take a little picture of my lower legs. It's my only territory. Raven's listening. Hey, Raven. Raven, the young kids are going to be at Little Nana's skate party tomorrow night. I mean, unless you're going to bring a niece or a nephew, it wouldn't look too swift for you as a grown man to be walking up in there by yourself. You know, you get that R. Kelly effect going on. That's not a good look. But it's at Skate 22, Raven, as long as you ask.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, early for the kids. 9 o'clock, the joint clears out. Wendy, please give the tips on cleaning appliances. You mentioned it yesterday on the show, and I was listening and I never heard the information. Can you please say, oh yeah, really easy. I was talking about the brushed chrome appliances. Do you have that in your kitchen? Thanks to Lauren Hill. We started out with, because, she was charging $10,000 for an interview. And I figured, I'll wrangle up the money. I'll come up with something and then go to the bosses here at BLS and get the rest. Although they couldn't understand the concept and they said, oh, hell no. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll do what I can. I begged, borrowed, stole, got over the amount. You know what I mean? Had the money for Lauren. Because, that's an interview to me. As far as I'm concerned, that's delivering to you people a great interview. And somehow I'd see that money in some way or another. You know what I mean? Whether it's in ratings and then I'll get a raise or whatever. So I was willing to put out. So I'm waiting. I got the money. I'm all ready and I'm waiting. And Lauren never, and finally, our refrigerator I said, we need a new fridge. So when I went out and I got this this really nice brushed chrome joint, used up almost all the money to do it. Had a little money left over. I got a trash compactor, and after that, then I went shoe shopping. But the point is that then there's fingerprints all over the brushed chrome. You know what I mean? Because it looks nice when you look at it in the store, but you get the fingerprints. It's not just Junior's; it's mine too. Like, at the house, I've become much more of a slob than I used to be. Not a slob, like not dirty and stuff. But, if I've got salad oil on my fingers, or say I've been eating a piece of chicken, I'm going in the refrigerator. And I'm not opening it with paper towel. I'm too busy for that. So then there's fingerprints all over the joint. I'm like, how do you clean this? So I'm buying all kind of potions at the Target and whatnot, and nothing's working. So my mother, leave it to a mother, she goes over to Carl's because they've got nothing better to do. They're retired, they're visiting, they have nothing better to do but drive around and help, which I love about them, my parents. So they drive over to Carl's the other day, how do you keep this clean? I'm busy working on the radio, they're busy trying to, She comes back and she delivers the goods. Wendy, lemon pledge. It doesn't even have to be lemon, just pledge. Now, you think it's only for wood? It's for the brushed chrome. And then she demonstrates Last night, 11 o'clock, I get in from the club. There she is, just a spraying and a showing. Oh, no, you know what? It was the night before, and I'd still gotten home late. In a zone, I might add. And here I have to stand and be propped up by the counter. What do? She's a spraying and a showing, and he takes it right away. No elbow grease involved. Just like, pledge. Pledge keeps your chrome appliances clean. Shout out to Gadget, who's listening in Washington. Oh, Gadget says that the reason that Jamie Foxx was only killed off in the first 15 minutes of Stealth is because of time constraints. He was filming Collateral at the same time. So he had to get to the set of Collateral. Therefore, he had the early death scene in Stealth. And I'm sorry I blew that plot line for you, but Pharaoh Monch blew it for me. I don't go to the movies, but, if I would... Well, now I know that Jamie Foxx is gone. I ran into Pharaoh Monch last night in the parking lot. Apparently the movie theater he went to with his friend is the same parking lot that we use for the Laugh Factory. So as I'm leaving the factory, I'm like, hey, Pharaoh Monch. And he said, hey, I said, it's Wendy. He said, oh, hey. And we hugged and kissed.
It's my life.
Yeah. What's the song?
It's My Life. That song we hear over.
I can't remember the rest of it.
No.
We know Pharaoh Monch for something.
We played it a lot.
Oh, Simon Says.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. Give me some more of that screw music while no, you know what? Never mind. Hold on. I need theme music. I knew one day by Gay Steve, our former intern, putting this on CD, it would come in handy. And today, ladies and gentlemen, is the day that we hit track number 15. Start it loud, take the screw off of it. Start it loud, and then bring it down low so I can tell my story. And give me this just in under the music and everything. We're going to get a full-blown effect.
15?
Yeah. Actress Estelle Getty, everyone. Well, her mental state has declined to the point where she doesn't even remember her hit show, The Golden Girls. Estelle's not well at all, says her friend Rue McClanahan from The Golden Girls. She doesn't know anything about having done the show called Golden Girls. She doesn't recognize any of her co-stars, and she really can't carry on a conversation anymore. The show's cast included Rue McClanahan, B. Arthur, and Betty White, and they got together last November, but 82-year-old Estelle Getty was unable to attend. The beloved actress who played Acid Tongue Sophia on the sitcom, which ran from 1985 to 1992, suffers from dementia. She's got the same disease I was told that Dudley Moore died of, says Rue McClanahan. You can't think anymore. Turn it up. Boy, that was perfect. I did the story and left a little bit of the lip of the song.
Yeah.
And it ended perfectly. Thank you, Gay Steve. Boy, is he gay. Why would he put the Golden Girls on my CD? Boy, is he gay. I asked him to make me a How You Doing mix CD. He puts the Weather Girls, It's Raining Men. He's got Cher on here. All my favorite joints. Patra with Pull Up to the Bumper. Whitney Houston. LL Cool J. Excuse me. Not LL Cool J. Patti LaBelle. Madonna. Dionne Warwick. And track number 15, Thank You for Being a Friend. Steve, you are so gay. How you doing? When are you coming back, Steve? I miss you in the atmosphere. I know your internship is over, but hey, The Gap, everybody, has a new batch of stars that they're going to be using for their ads. Alanis Morissette. Joss Stone will continue to ride out. John Legend, Liz Phair. Destiny's Child's Michelle Williams. Incubus's Brandon Boyd. And here's the deal. The television spots and the print ads are going to be focusing on the favorite genes from both music people and a variety of other people. I guess eventually they'll get some actors and actresses back up in there. Sarah Jessica did a great job. Mary was there for a blip. and they're going to start selling Alanis Morissette and Bob Dylan CDs in Starbucks. And, you know, that did very well for Ray, that Ray Charles CD. And it did very well for John Legend as well. Perfect music to sip coffee by. You know, the handwritten lyrics used by John Lennon were found on the floor of a television studio back in 1967. Today, they are on the web, fetching between $870,000 and $1 million. Well, the manuscripts are a part of a pop culture sale, which is featuring clothing and painting and musical instruments from John Lennon and Jimi Hendrix, as well as others. One of the song sheets is All You Need Is Love, handwritten. Doesn't say here what website to go to. I'm assuming eBay, where everything goes. I don't know. All right, well, it's time to round out the show. Caller number 10 on the phone. Last night, did you watch? Is this AJ Calloway finally calling in? I understand he's sitting on the show without Free. One of the interns said that's foul that Free's not there for their last day, you know, on 106 in Park. But I said, well, those splaboos over at BET, they probably threw Free out, you know, violently. Exactly. And she probably broke it down to AJ, which is why AJ is wearing a shirt on 106 in Park now that says still free. And he's crying on there. He had the audience members crying too.
I ran out and gave him a hug.
What? Nobody can hear you, Shaylin.
Someone ran out and gave him a hug. It was touching.
Yeah.
He's no made one paycheck, no more paycheck.
No, but he's going over to the UPN. Oh. Okay. Although he's not in the lineup. Did he say anything? Shaylin's been watching from the office in the back. Give her the this just in. Maybe that'll encourage her to speak up and deliver properly.
Yeah. Okay, he was delivering the show, and then his phone rang, and he said that it was free.
How long was he on the show doing it before the phone rang?
It might have been about 10 minutes. We're talking about 6:15, 6:20.
Now, did you notice anything weird in his demeanor before this?
I wasn't watching too much before that. I came in when his cell phone rang, and he picked it up.
Okay, so then his cell phone rang.
Okay. He picked it up. Right. He said it was free, and he said, I just wanted to let the audience know, Free wanted to let the audience know that, you know, we will no longer be with 106 in Park, and he got really choked up, and he could barely finish, and all the audience, they kept closing in on the sad faces and head to the side, and and then you saw tears coming down from the audience members, and then he kept trying to continue, and it was hard for him, and he said, you know, it's our last day, and
did you see tear tracks through his makeup?
No tear tracks, no actual tears running down his face, but
the fake Hollywood tears. Those fake Negroes. I'm about to go to the Hollywood Hills and be on UPN.
His eyes welled up.
He got misty.
And he was so choked up he could barely finish his sentences. He was broken up. He was broken up inside. He was just all broken up.
I answer the phone. Maybe this is him.
He broke now.
Well, he was on BT. He's never actually been luxurious. You know that money.
Who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
What?
Ooh, Trevor.
What?
Who's this? Call in and address yourself next time.
Oh! How do you hang up the phone? Get to the till. Caller number 10. If you watch T-Boz and Chili, Are You the Girl? You call up with the correct answer to the following question. On last night's premiere episode of UPN's reality, Are You the Girl? Where did T-Boz and Chili go shopping in New York? So if you got the correct answer, you're going to pick up that the grand prize, which is an RCA live or personal audio video jukebox, courtesy of WBLS. Wow. Listen, let's get on that, girls. Yeah, get on the phone. Start with the caller number 1, number 2. I'll leave you here. Vaughn will be in here, and you'll be answering the phone for our show right up under Vaughn. You don't want that. Mr. Harper likes his studio clear. He's got a very nice demeanor, but you let this studio be left a mess, and some of the girls lingering around. All right, you guys. I love you for being here today. Once again, thank you very much, Trey Songs, for coming in. Very nice young man. I wish you well with your future endeavors, and feel free to always, consider this a place where you can come and vent.
We got one more contest.
Yeah, I know, but you want to know what? All right, she got a winner for that?
Yeah, we got to say it, though.
Okay, no, we're going to do it. I didn't want contests to conflict.
Oh, right.
Because who wouldn't want to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? The stage adaptation. See? Because it's Pepsi Thursday here at WBLS, and you can join us in celebrating our 107 days of summer with your tickets to see the stage adaptation of the internationally known hit film based on Ian Fleming's timeless story, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Ian Fleming wrote James Bond movies, too.
Did he?
Yes.
Wow, he was quite diverse, from children to Chitty Chitty. Caller number 11 on the phones wins those passes for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang right now as we celebrate the 107 days of summer, courtesy of Pepsi Cola. It is the Cola and your radio station with today's R&B and classic soul. I love you all for listening today. Keep it here, okay? Because Vaughnie's up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Night-night.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.
I'm Imhotep Gary Bird, extending a personal invitation for all of you in the Tri-State to join me on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. for our weekly call-in and interview show, Express Yourself. Express Yourself is a direct link to your radio station and a platform to address and present the key people and issues which affect the black community from here to around the country and the world. Join me every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. for Imhotep Gary Bird's Express Yourself on New York City's only black-owned FM station and your